sacrifice their will. Don't ever look back. I'm a world closing in. Be on the attack with your wings on the wind. All the things will begin. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. It's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory. And the one is ours to fall. The winner takes all. You don't win no silver. You only lose the gold. You push with a fever. Oh, your time keeps going on. Against all the odds, against all your pain, your back's on the wall with no one to blame. Wild hearts won't get tamed. And it's sweet, 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 sweet victory. Oh, it's ours for the taking. It's ours for the fight. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Follett Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
Since 1963, C&T Concrete, Tennessee Gas, on the county line.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, La Follette.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans. This is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly
at Gray Insurance.
Clarinet, flag corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
Rice Oil, home of BP and Amoco and Big O's.
I'm Bailey Ball at La Follette Night Supply. Whoa, 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 sis. I'm a can't miss. Brody Ball.
This is Kelly Calhoun of Hammers Dry Goods.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Print. Go Cougars.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
La Follette Nutrition has what you need to get through the day.
This is Mark Kane with La Follette Medical Center.
William Maxwell Roofing. We've got you covered.
Hey folks, this is Chris Malone at Bulls Tire Shop.
We're former Cougars. Number 14, Doug Boshears. Number 11, Spencer Boshears. Boshears Paving.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Watch them. Follow them. The Cougars. Your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLAF.
Welcome to the Big Red Valley, where Campbell County will take on Cherokee. Cherokee coming off of a win last week against Pigeon Forge by a score of 34-13. Campbell County come up short by a score of 43-7 against Lenoir City. This is the Bullock Law Firm pregame show, the place where winning strategy starts. It's a beautiful night for football. Not a cloud in the sky, no rain to speak of. It's going to be a wonderful night for football, and this is a situation where Campbell County can certainly rebound from last week from the loss. So we're looking for a very good game here tonight. And when we step away from this commercial break, we are radio broadcast only per the request of Cherokee. So we will honor that. It's radio broadcast only, but the tape delay you'll be able to see over the weekend on the WLAF platforms. So with that being said, we're going to step away for a commercial break. You're listening to the WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
The Bullock Law Firm Countdown to Kickoff. The Bullock Law Firm, where your winning strategy starts.
There are two types of hot water heaters, tankless and tankless. The tankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. And Bobby says we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from one piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with three guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
Buying a new home doesn't have to be complicated. Community Trust Bank's commitment to improving communities is reinforced by providing financing for our customers. Whether you're planning to purchase your first home or refinancing your existing home, Community Trust Bank provides a variety of terms to meet your needs. Contact us today and let your dreams of owning your home become a reality. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. My name's Les Martin, and my broadcast partner is, for the last so many years, is Mr. Brent Allen. Folks, we are radio only here tonight, but you will be able to watch the game over all of the WLAF platforms over the weekend. And this is the Bullock's Law Firm pregame show, the place where winning strategy starts. We're going to talk about the matchup, Brent, and Cherokee looked fairly well. Had some players that played extremely well last week against Pigeon Forge. Campbell County played well at times.
Right.
But they're building.
That's right.
So, but let's talk briefly about Cherokee, Campbell County's opponent here tonight.
Yeah.
We're talking about a young man, Landon Jeffers, played an exceptional game last week.
Yeah, just as you said, they won 34-13 over Pigeon Forge. Landon Jeffers, he threw little under 50%, but it was 7 of 15 for 169 yards. That's pretty impressive numbers there. A couple other numbers that kind of stand out. Total offense, 445 yards. That's a pretty good day, pretty good day's work. Rushing 276 yards, but another stat that kind of stands out, they were penalized 14 times for 110 yards. That's something to keep an eye on.
Well, for Campbell County, Lenoir City had different plans for Campbell County last week. Campbell County, like I said, had some very good bright spots, was playing extremely well. And I look for them to improve this week. What will Eli Lawson and the skill players have to do tonight to keep Landon Jeffers off the field?
Well, I mean, we had quite a few pass drops last week. He was pretty impressive with his accuracy. So, the receivers have to really concentrate, make sure that they catch the ball before they run, and that was something that we saw quite a bit last week. Other than that, it's basic football. Blocking, tackling, and being in the right place defensively. They've definitely got to be in the right spot. There's some kids on this Cherokee team that one ran off a 84-yard run last week. From scrimmage. Now that's pretty impressive. They've got some athletes, and we're just going to have to try to keep them contained.
Well, I can tell you, Campbell County has put a wrinkle in on the defense. Of course, we don't know exactly what that is.
Right.
It was not made known to us. We just trust Coach O and what he's doing with his football program.
Yeah, well, as a former defensive coordinator, for his prior teams, he knows what he's doing, and I'm sure he's watched film and tried to figure out some things. And like you said, we don't know what it is, but hopefully whatever it is works.
Absolutely. Folks, you're listening to the Bullock Law Firm pregame show, the place where winning strategy starts, right here on WLAF and the Doyle Tire Sports Network.
The Bullock Law Firm countdown to kickoff. The Bullock Law Firm, where your winning strategy starts.
Hey, this is Chris Malone at Bull's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro, right between La Follette and Jacksboro. Doyle's Tire Shop. The tradition continues.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
The insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in 74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in 77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hill & Son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
When you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign, First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank orange and blue Cougar debit card.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
The Bullock Law Firm countdown to kickoff. The Bullock Law Firm, where your winning strategy starts.
Tonight at Rogersville, it's Campbell visiting the Cherokee Chiefs. It's a matchup that we saw a few years ago, a home and away series, and it starts up again tonight here on Civic Field with head coach Taylor Ownby, Jim Freeman along on the Dole's Tire Shop Sports Network, the Bullock Countdown to Kickoff, and, of course, Campbell County opening the season a week ago at Lenore City. And, Coach, a thought or two about that Lenore City game, your takeaway from that game.
I thought our kids played really hard. We came out pretty well, and then, that kickoff return at the half kind of got us, down in the dumps a little bit. But, I think our kids played hard. We've got a lot to work on. We've been working on it in practice the last few days, and, it is what it is when it comes to that. I tell the kids, the scoreboard doesn't reflect, what type of men they are, and that's what we're trying to build here. And we're trying to build a program with, exceptional men. But, at the end of the day, we all want to win. We all want to do our best. And I think we're getting there. I think we're slowly progressing, as we move along, day to day. So,
with regard to injury coming out of that game, did you come out fairly clean?
We did. We came out fairly clean. I think I can't think of any injuries. We had an injury in practice yesterday with one of our younger DBs, but I think we're fairly healthy coming into it, so I feel pretty good about what we got.
With regard to this week's practice, you've added a few wrinkles to your defensive scheme set for Friday night.
Yeah, we're definitely going to add a few things. I think that we can do a few things as far as in the secondary wise, maybe give them a few fits, but up front, I think we're still going to be pretty much what we do. Sitting in fives and reading and reacting. But you'll definitely see hopefully a few wrinkles, and hopefully it works.
Some of the news this week, the return of Colton Cup, or I guess the clearance of Colton Cup by the TWSAA, that has to be an addition as far as your interior line goes.
Yeah, it is. I'm excited for him to earn the chance to earn playing time. At the varsity level. I'm excited for that. Just like I've been excited for every addition that we've had on this football team. It's one of those things where we try to strive for these kids to understand the team concept. That's the one thing we look at. I try to explain it to these guys about. In a situation of, not one person on this team is bigger than the program, and that's myself included. And I think that's kind of, where we're headed, program-wise. And, I'm excited for everybody that gets this opportunity to, play on Friday nights.
Well, we escaped much of the rain on Friday at Lenore City. The Chiefs played over at Pigeon Forge. I think they had just a huge washout there late in the game, but they still came away with a win. Very impressive over the Pigeon Forge Tigers.
Yes, they're an exceptional team. They've got a lot of great talent. And I think they're really top heavy on the upperclassmen. So, it's going to be an exciting night. It's going to be a good test for us. Hopefully, we come out on top. But at the same time, I think we'll again try to continue to build on this program and to continue to build as the season progresses.
What are you seeing from Cherokee on offense that certainly will be of concern Friday night?
Their whole offense. Their quarterback to their front line to the receivers. They've got a pretty total package as far as offensively, defensively. They're the same. They read and react. We kind of strive to kind of fit that mold, on our defense. But I think they're just top to bottom, just an impressive team.
Well, as far as film goes, of course, Monday was film day, watching film on Cherokee. But your main focus is your team. I know you want to be concerned about Cherokee, but with regard to the Cougars, what are some of the elements that you're talking about this week with regard to Cherokee?
Well, I just think that those guys, they apply a physical nature of football. And I know that I'm kind of a broken record, but that's the type of football we're trying to bring here to Campbell County, is just a more physical, both sides of the ball. We like to air it out a little bit. We like to throw it. And I think that, it's one of those things where we've got to be balanced, which I think we were last Friday. But we've just got to be more and more physical. We're getting better, but it's just one of those things where we're just trying to, continue to get these young guys reps and get playing time. So it's one of those things where we're continuously, just striving to get more physical.
I thought when the lights came on last Friday night that your team was really a lot different than it had been in the preseason scrimmages.
I think so. I think they were ready to play. It's just one of those things where we got to learn how to handle adversity a little bit better. That kickoff return right before the half, it's one of those things where we just got to put it behind us. We've got to just, flush it and just, try to work to the next play. And that's one thing that a young team, sometimes has a difficulty doing. And so we're just, like I said, continuously working, trying to get those things, fixed, and trying to get them to understand the concepts of, hey, a big play here, big play there, we're right back in this thing.
A key or two that you're going to focus on for Friday night?
We're just going to focus, on us and try to get better as far as that. They've got a lot of weapons on offense. So if we try to focus in on one of them, the other one's going to probably beat us. So we're going to try to do our best to focus on us and make sure we're reading our keys, doing what we're supposed to be doing, and then offensively just getting the ball into the hands of the guys that can make the plays for us. Basically kind of looking at who's got the hot hand that night and things like that. So that's where we're headed.
Hey, Coach, what will we do on Friday with regard to your pregame meal and travel time heading up to Rogersville?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit earlier, obviously. We're going to head out probably about 3:45. We've got a charter bus, so I'm sure the kids will be excited about that. But everything will kind of just be moved up. But, it's basically the same list as what we usually do, but, just moved up a little bit earlier.
Coach, we wish you well. Thanks for the time, and have fun tonight.
Well, I appreciate it, and thank you. Go Cougars.
Hey, Coach Taylor Olnby and the Cougars set to take on Cherokee here in just moments. The Bullet countdown to kickoff continues here on the WLAF Thor's Tire Shop Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me, and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Need tires and alignment? How about an oil changer, maybe brake work? Whatever your car, truck, or SUV needs, the folks at Hensley Tire and Service are ready to help you. When it comes to your vehicle, come to Hensley's Tire and Service. You'll find us in La Follette, where Indiana meets Beach. For your next set of tires or service needs, call Hensley Tire and Service, 423-563-8473.
Go Cougars! I'm Bailey Ball. Come see my dad, Billy, at La Follette Mine Supply. Hey, he's my dad too. Come see our dad. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar. Be sure and ask about our low prices on Tractor Ag Fluid, Def Fluid, and Rotella T4 motor oil. What's that? No kids zone? You can read?
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley, Mike Seibert Field. We're going to check in with WLAF's own meteorologist, Jonah Brasfield. Jonah, take it away, sir.
Well, Les, looking at the weather this afternoon, what a change from last week where we was dealing with these really hot temperatures and thunderstorms in the area and some quite muggy conditions where this afternoon at kickoff, it's going to be a little bit warm right now. It's 76 degrees here in Rogersville, but as the sun goes down this afternoon, our temperatures will fall into the upper 60s and humidity shouldn't be as much of a problem today. And looking at the wind this afternoon, it's looking like it's going to come out of the west, but it shouldn't be enough to impact the game. I mean, what a perfect night for some football up here in Rogersville.
Thank you so much, Jonah. I certainly appreciate that. The starting lineups for tonight for Campbell County. We're going to start with the offense first. Eli Lawson, quarterback. Braden Graham is running back. Sam Sexton, wide receiver. Kevin Moore, Austin Jordan will all three cover the wide receiver positions. We've got Gavin Petrie on the left tackle. Ryan Webb, left guard. Jake Lawson, center. Right guard, Will Goins. Right tackle, Aiden Evans. And tight end is Jack Stooksbury. That is the offense that will start here tonight. I also want to mention one more time and several times throughout the night, we are radio broadcast only, so please tune in. There's nothing wrong with our camera. You'll be able to see the game in its entirety over the weekend at WLAF and all their platforms, so no need to worry. We will bring you the action. On defense for Campbell County, inside linebackers is Landon Chadwell and Jordan Perkins. Outside linebackers are Caden Idols and Caden Huckabee. Defensive tackles are Jack Stooksbury and John Ramsey. Nose guard is Big Jake Lawson. The corners are Sam Sexton, Austin Jordan, and the safeties are Max Boshiers and Kevin Moore. And that reminds me of something when I give that defensive lineup, Brent. Mm-hmm. We've got a young man, a sophomore, big number 67, Colton Cup, that finally got cleared to play varsity football.
Yeah, it's good to see. He's been waiting patiently. Obviously couldn't play last week, and I don't know how much he'll see tonight. I'm sure he'll get on the field at some point, and at some point he's probably going to end up starting, but he's got to prove himself first.
You're right. You're absolutely right. 6'4", 245 pounds, pretty good size young man. Be a sophomore, that tells me he's only going to get just a little bit bigger. We certainly hope so anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. And the most important thing, people need to keep in mind is, we didn't really have a weight room last year, and we have a phenomenal one this year. So as this team goes on into the next years, they will have the opportunity to really put on some muscle and some growth.
Well, Campbell County's 0-1. They lost to Lenoir City last week by a score of 43-7. Cherokee Chiefs, they're 1-0. They beat Pigeon Forge by a score of 34-13. I really look for Campbell County to have an exceptional game here tonight. I look for them to work on some things through the week that's confidence builders.
Yeah.
And I think last week was a good stepping stone for them in the way they played the game.
I agree. And Coach Owenby talked about his choice to kick the ball there right before halftime, and rather than a squib kick or a really high short kick. He just went ahead and kicked it and ended up biting us. They took it down for a score. So he's learning as well. It's a combination. The entire group is learning together. The key is to stay together and play together.
Folks, you just seen Campbell County run onto the field as the Cougars have got a pep in their step. Certainly looks like it from the distance. So we've got a great crowd here tonight, and we've got a great following for Campbell County Cougar football. I looked over to down on this near side where we're located at is all the Campbell County fans, all the way down to our right. So we've got a good turnout, and certainly stay tuned to the radio here tonight. And like I said, you'll be able to watch the game in its entirety on tape delay throughout the WLAF platforms over the weekend. So everything is going to be okay, folks. Just stay tuned to the radio broadcast. When we come back, we'll have the captains and the coin toss. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
The Bullock Law Firm Countdown to Kickoff. The Bullock Law Firm, where your winning strategy starts.
I'm Macy Wilcox, the owner of La Follette Nutrition, and at La Follette Nutrition, we support the Cougars. Stop by and get a loaded tea and shake or a superfood bowl. And don't forget, we have seasonal menus. We're located at 240 West Central Avenue, Suite 9, across from First Baptist Church.
Since 1917, People's Bank of the South has been providing banking services to our friends and neighbors in Campbell and surrounding counties. Along with traditional services, we offer the latest technology as well, including contactless debit cards, mobile banking, remote deposit, mobile wallets, and more. All this, and we are still here to answer the phone when you call. Stop by and see us today. People's Bank has 3 convenient locations. Our main office is in the heart of La Follette, a second location in Jacksboro near the mall, and our Clinton branch is just off I-75 at exit 122. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BP is here for you. Rice Oil features BP at Big O's Valley and at Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving. Amoco is here for you. Amoco brings you the quality fuel that Americans have been trusting for more than 100 years. Find Amoco at West End Amoco. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco every time you use your BP card. Apply today. BP, Amoco, from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Get your game plan together and know where to go before an emergency arises. When life trips you up, La Follette Medical Center's FAST ER stands ready to address your health care needs. From treating broken bones to caring for life-threatening conditions, the emergency room at Tenova Healthcare's La Follette Medical Center is the ultimate team player. Learn more at TenovaLaFollette.com.
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's a propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. My name is Les Martin along with Brent Allen, and this is the Bullock Law Firm pregame show, the place where winning strategy starts, as always. So it's a situation to where Campbell County can certainly play some good football and stay in this game here tonight, Brent, against these Cherokee Chiefs. Although the defense is going to have to be on their toes, as always.
Yeah.
A bend but don't break attitude, and I think that Coach O has got these kids ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, I think so. And I just realized an interesting contrast. Starting quarterback for Cherokee, Landon Jeffers, this is his 33rd start in high school football. He's been starting since a freshman. And, of course, Eli Lawson, this is his second start. Just an interesting contrast to see how that plays out during the game.
Absolutely. The captains for Campbell County, I'll get those for you in just a moment. Looks like number 1, Eli Lawson, number 3, Owen Blankenblicker, and number 72 looks like it's going to be Big Jake Lawson is going to be your captains here for tonight for Campbell County. We'll get the Cherokee Chiefs here in a moment, and the coin toss is coming up. So before, real quick, we're going to send it down to Jake. Jake, you got us, buddy? I believe we've got some technical difficulties. I do apologize, folks. The captains for Cherokee will line up here momentarily. The Cherokees will be in the black uniforms with the red numerals, white hats. Campbell County all decked out in white with the orange numerals and orange hats. So the captains for Cherokee will be Landon Jeffers. It will be Jaden Gonzalez and also Garrett Lawson. That's going to be your captains for Cherokee. And once again for Campbell County, it's going to be Eli Lawson, Owen Blankenblicker, as well as Jake Lawson. So it's going to be a situation to where we'll find out what Coach O will do here if he wins the toss. Last week he deferred. He wanted to play defense first. We'll see what he's got in store here tonight. As they are the officials, the head referee is explaining the coin to both teams.
Can you hear me loud and clear?
And let's see who won the toss. Campbell County won the toss. They have deferred. They will choose defense once again.
That's the difference between a defensive guy, and our former coach was an offensive guy, was always get the ball,
Sure, absolutely. So Campbell County will kick off from the right. If you're looking at your radio, it's going to be from right to left. Cherokee will be on our left, just to give you a little bit of sight there as far as what's going on with this football game. And Campbell County will elect to defer. They won the toss, elected to defer. Cherokee Chiefs will get the ball first. So here we go. Just in a moment, we'll have the kickoff. The first quarter, folks, is brought to you by Bullock Law Firm. Bullock Law Firm is where a winning strategy starts. It's a Campbell County really looks like they're ready to go.
Yeah, another interesting contrast. They've got 20 seniors on this team, and it's not a very big team. It's probably pretty close to the same size as ours. With 20 seniors, that's pretty impressive.
This kickoff comes to you by Greenview Farms Market. Kickoff, Greenview Farms, where there's a taste of home in every bite. Greenview Farms, folks, if you haven't tried their meat and everything else that they've got up there, you're missing out. They have delicious, delicious meat.
Absolutely.
And as far as I know, everything I've gotten from there has been fantastic.
Yep, same here.
Yeah. So we're set to kick off. Looks like Paxton Wormsley will be kicking off from his own 40 on this near hash. We'll kick off from our right to our left. Football time here in Big Red Valley as Campbell County is looking to come in here and knock the Chiefs off the warpath. Approaching the football. Here's a high end-over-end kick. It's going to come down at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Breaks the tackle. Could not break the last tackle. Will be tackled at the 38-yard line. Kieran Anderson made the tackle for Campbell County.
That's something we've got to keep an eye on as well. As we know, last week we gave up a touchdown on a kickoff, so coverage is very important.
Yes, it is. The defense, like I said earlier, is Landon Chadwell and Jordan Perkins are the inside linebackers. Outside linebackers, Caden Idles, Cadden Huckabee. Defensive tackles, Jack Stooksbury, Josh Ramsey. Jake Lawson is nose guard. Nose guard is Jake Lawson. In motion now is the wide receiver. Jeffers takes a pump fake, looks downfield, throws the football, and it's going to be intercepted.
You got it.
Intercepted by Campbell County.
Yes, sir.
It's going the opposite way.
Nice.
Absolutely. It was fantastic,
That was
folks.
Max Boshears.
Max Boshears on the turnover. Turnover, your next project to Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, folks. Just like Max Boshears turned over the Cherokee Chiefs. So that's the reason why you defer and take the ball first.
Yeah, it was a nice job. It looked like he was a little close. I thought they were going to throw a flag, but they were both kind of battling for it, and Boshears came down with it.
So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Campbell County. Traveling from our right to our left, the ball is placed at the 25-yard line of the Cougars. This Cougars are starting a quality lawn sales and service Cub Cadet drive, folks. You need a lawn tractor? Cub Cadet. Hand off to Braden Graham. Braden Graham over this near side, across the 25, possibly to the 27. We'll see where they mark him at. In on the tackle is Damian Alvis, and it's going to be at the 27-yard line. It will be 2nd down and 8 for your Cougars, traveling from right to our left. There's 11:30 left to go in the first quarter. There's no score. To catch you up briefly, Campbell County won the toss. They deferred, kicked off. Cherokee on their first play from scrimmage threw an interception to Max Boshears. So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for your Cougars. Inside Cougar territory, the ball is spotted at the far hash. Lawson calling out the signals. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Pass is complete to Timmy Gibson. Gibson over across the 33, possibly the 34. We'll see where they mark him. Cole Davis in on the tackle for the Chiefs. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2 for your Cougars. 3rd and 2 for your Cougars. Traveling from our right to our left. No score in this football game. Folks, we are radio broadcast only. You'll catch all the replay action from tonight over the WLAF platforms over the weekend, I promise. Shotgun formation for Lawson. Braden Graham to his right. 3 receivers to this near side. Here's a snap. Looking. Passes away. Passes complete. Gets hit. Drops it. And Ezra Garrett was in on the defense. Knocked the football loose from Sam Sexton.
Yeah, good clean shot. He just was in the right place at the right time there.
So now it's going to be 4th down and 2, traveling from our right to our left. The ball is spotted at the 38-yard line. High snap. Here's the punt. Punch away. Knuckleball comes down at the 37-yard line, and it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Cherokee, traveling from our left to our right.
Well, ball's back where it was.
Yes, ball's right back where it was from the last drive. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cherokee Chiefs, traveling from left to right. This first quarter is brought to you by Bullock Law Firm, where a winning strategy starts. The place, folks, and I'm telling you, the place where a winning strategy starts. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. We know Jeffers extremely well. We used to have one. Played extremely well for Campbell County. Not this Jeffers. Shotgun formation for Jeffers, calling out the signals. In motion, this near side is the H-back. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle. He breaks a tackle, gets hit there, and is finally brought down at the 48-yard line of the Chiefs, and Max Boshears made the tackle. So that's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Chiefs, traveling from our left to our right. There's 9:46 left to go in the first quarter. There's no score.
That was a good little run there. It didn't look like it was designed that way at first. He almost looked confused, but, a kid that's been playing this long knew what to do with it.
Shotgun formation, Lawson in motion for the Chiefs. In motion as well. Here comes. It's going to be end around. Been hit there once. He breaks the tackle up to the 45 and wrestled out of bounds at the 41-yard line of Campbell County as Landon Chadwell made the tackle. But there is a penalty flag on the play, and it looks like it's going to be an illegal shift, which that's what I thought. That's going to be coming back. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st down and 15. And when illegal shift happens, just so everyone is aware of it, the first man that went in motion was Garrett Lawson. He did not get completely set before the next man went in motion, which is Jaden Gonzalez. So you got 2 men in motion at the same time, so it's an illegal shift. So
good explanation. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's going to be 1st down and 15, traveling from our left to our right. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Here's a handoff. Handoff to the far side, up the middle, to the 50, to the 45. Breaks it all the way down to the 40-yard line of Campbell County. And that was Wolf on the carry as John Ramsey made the tackle, the big defensive lineman.
Josh.
Yeah. Excuse me. Josh Ramsey.
A little too much arm tackling at this point. There's several arms were on him and not enough shoulders.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line of the Cougars, dead center of this field. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper to the far side, to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. And he's finally being tackled out of bounds by Sam Sexton, it looks like, or Max Boshears. Max Boshears tackled him at the 14-yard line of the Cougar. 1st down and 10 for Cherokee, traveling from our left to our right. Well, there's 8:53 left to go in this first quarter. The first quarter is brought to you by Bullock Law Firm, a place where a winning strategy starts. The Chiefs has got their men, the big offensive line, on the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. In motion is Lawson. Calling out the signals. Here's another one in motion as well. And they're going to call it again, I believe. Dead ball, false start. This time it was a false start, so for Cherokee. So that's going to back them up 5 yards. It's going to be 1st down and 15. And you mentioned that during the pregame that they was
14
penalized 14 times last week.
I think their coach is Josh Hensley.
Josh Hensley is their coach.
I know he was talking about trying to get that cleaned up. Looks like they're still having some issues.
1st and 15, the ball spotted at the 19-yard line, traveling from our left to our right, inside the 20-yard line. Here's a handoff. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, carrying tacklers all the way up to the 15-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of 4. In on the tackle was Gavin Petrie, and he had a lot of brothers helping him as well.
Absolutely. I'm sorry. That was 72, not 73.
Jake Lawson?
Yes.
Jake Lawson made that tackle. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11, traveling from left to right. 7:43 left to go in the first quarter. There's no score. Here's a handoff one more time to Wolf.
Hang on.
And he's tackled, may have picked up 1 or 2. That's Weston on the carry, may have picked up 1 or 2. Jordan Perkins shot the gap, the linebacker, and got him. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, it was a big play.
It's a huge play. So Campbell County's defense is getting tough here inside the red zone. We've got 2 receivers to this near side, single receiver to the far side for the Chiefs. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Weston to his right in the backfield. We've got Gonzalez to this near side. Looking to the sideline, has the play, will back up into position. Weston will shift to the left. Here's a snap. Good snap. Going to be quarterback keeper to the far side, and he's going to get enough for a 1st down. Inside the 5-yard line where he'll be tackled. So that's going to be a 1st and goal. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line, Brent.
Yeah, he's a pretty squirrely runner. They're doing a nice job blocking there, getting him a little hole.
There was nobody over there because they've done a fantastic job with blocking.
Yep.
This offensive line for Cherokee is pretty good size. Here's a handoff one more time to Weston. Weston over this near side.
Careful, boys.
Weston on this near side goes into the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown for the Cherokee Chiefs. But we're still in a good position.
Oh, yeah.
We're still in a good position, folks.
Yeah, we were talking about the like last week.
Yeah.
Seeing some of the same issues apparently for both. The penalties on Cherokee side and the missed tackles on our side.
Here's the snap. He fumbled the snap. It's going to be picked up. He's running for his life. The pass is away. It's going to fall incomplete. So it was a mishandled snap by Eli Boyd. So we're going to step away for a short commercial break. You're listening to WLF and the Doles Tire Sports Network.
The Bullock Law Firm Countdown to Kickoff. The Bullock Law Firm, where your winning strategy starts.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley, Mike Southard Field. Campbell County down 6-0. There's 6:20 left to go in this first quarter. The score is Cherokee Chiefs 6, Campbell 0. Back date for Campbell County, it looks like it's going to be Austin Jordan and Timmy Gibson, but I'll verify that here in just one moment. I see Austin Jordan and Timmy Gibson, I believe, is back deep for your Cougars.
11-2.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action.
It's the Cuerda, the kicker for Cherokee Chiefs. high end over end kick. It goes out of bounds. A penalty flag on the play. And it should be marked up to the 35-yard line. We'll wait and see where they put it down for sure. But it's going to be first down and 10. Regardless, Campbell County's got excellent field possession. And it will be marked at the 35-yard line of the Cougars, traveling from our right to our left. 6:20 left to go in this first quarter. The score is Cherokee 6, Campbell 0.
You know, those short passes, those quick hitters are great, but your other receivers have to be blocking. We've talked about that. We've talked about it for years, really, but it's really important that the receivers get out there and block.
This is the Quality Lawn Sales and Service Cub Cadet Drive. The Cougars are starting one of those. And, folks, if you need to drive a lawn tractor or a zero-turn, Quality Lawn and Sales and Service, that's where you need to go. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 2 running backs in the backfield. Here's the snap. It's going to be handed off to Graham.
Boy.
Graham gets hit in the backfield as Austin Jordan got pushed back in the backfield. So it's going to be a loss on the play as Faber makes the tackle. He come out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just blew through there. I don't know. It must have been just a missed assignment there.
It's going to be second down and 12 for your Cougars. Now we have timeout on the field. It's going to be an official's timeout. We're going to wait and see what this is. 6:14 and counting down. Well, I believe it's a clock issue because they called timeout and the clock has not stopped. So with that being said, we'll see how quickly they get this under control.
The Cougar.
So now that's finally stopped, so we're going to find out exactly what they're going to do here tonight. But the score at 6:02 left to go in this first quarter, the score is Cherokee Chiefs 6, Campbell 0. And it's a situation, it's situational football. You got to play against your strengths, and you got to eliminate your weakness, Brent.
Yeah, that's definitely the situation you're looking at there. It's always easier said than done. You know, that's
Sure.
I mean, you get some bad habits or some situations that you find as your weakness, and it's hard to get out of that.
This offense, the starting offense, I'm going to go over this one more time, folks. The center is Jake Lawson. Ryan Webb, left guard, left tackle Gavin Petrie, right guard Will Goins, right tackle Aiden Evans, tight end is Jack Stooksbury, and at quarterback is Eli Lawson, Braden Graham at running back, Sam Sexton, Kevin Moore, Austin Jordan, all our wide receivers in this offense. So we're going to wait and see what they're going to do. They may have to end up keeping the time on the field, which is a disadvantage for us. Most importantly, I think it's a disadvantage for the coaches as well. But we'll find out to make sure before we announce that to be for definite.
I wonder if the 25-second clock will continue.
It's going to be second down and 12. Second and 12, traveling from our right to our left. The score, Cherokee 6, and we're going to take a timeout, folks. The timeout, 6:02 left to go in this quarter. It's Cherokee Chiefs 6, Campbell Cougar 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. My name's Les Martin along with Brent Allen. We're going to send it over to the guy, the host, the Jake Miller Show, our sideline reporter, Mr. Jake Miller. Take it away, sir.
How's it going, Les? Everything seems to just keep going wrong, not just on the field, but off field as well. One of the things
that Campbell County had to battle on the way up here. The bus driver took a wrong turn, in turn getting the team here about an hour past their projected arrival time, so giving them less time to warm up. And now we're having issues on the field as the game clock is not doing what we needed to do. But as the team ran out onto the field, obviously frustration from what had happened earlier in the day, and this team looked like they were ready to whip this team up one side of this field and back down the other. All confidence on this Cougar sideline. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jake.
Well, that explains probably why they had to warm up on the practice field. I was wondering why they were way over there, so that makes a little more sense.
Absolutely. Folks, this first quarter is brought to you by the Bullock Law Firm pregame show. Bullock Law Firm, the place where winning strategy starts. They are also the pregame sponsor as well. So thank you to Bullock Law Firm. Certainly appreciate your support, as well as we appreciate everyone's support. Shotgun formation in motion is Graham coming to this near side. Penalty flag on the play. It may be against Cherokee, false or offsides, and it is. Offsides against Cherokee. That's going to make it a 2nd down and 7. That's going to mark off 5 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and 7, much better position than 2nd and 12.
Oh, absolutely, that's a big plus. Did you see the player that jumped?
No.
It looked like I only moved a couple of inches. That was pretty strict.
Well, he's probably closer to the ball
than
what
he's
his
very
coach
close. Yeah.
probably actually wants him to be, or maybe his coach wants him there because of quick penetration.
Yeah.
You know, they always have these different situations that they have these defensive linemen do. Here's a snap, handoff to Braden Graham. Braden Graham to the far side, breaks one tackle, could not break the second tackle. Will get all the way up to the 40-yard line where it will be 3rd down and 5 yards to go for a first. That is a pickup of 2 yards. 3rd down and 5 for Campbell County. The ball spotted on the far hash at the 40-yard line in Campbell County territory. The score, Cherokee 6, Campbell 0. There's 4:59 and counting down in this first quarter.
You know, Cherokee's got a 4-man defensive line. They're relatively undersized, for 5A football, but they're pretty athletic and speedy, and it's kind of giving us a hard time.
Actually, they're 4A.
Are they 4A?
Yes, they've been bouncing back and forth between 5A and 4A. Here's the snap. Lawson has the football, feeling some pressure. Pass complete. It's open.
Here we go.
Down to the 45, to the 50. Inside the Chiefs' territory. And that is a Hensley Tire and Service 1st down. Think of Hensley first at Beach and Indiana. So it's going to be a 1st down for Campbell County. Hahn made the tackle. But that was open because they allowed the line to come through.
Yeah, I was actually going to talk about that. You have to figure out a way to take advantage of their aggressiveness, and that was a good choice.
Sam Sexton to this near side. Kevin Moore to the far side. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Handoff to Braden Graham. Braden Graham to the far side. Cannot get there. Maybe a loss of a half a yard. So it's going to bring up 2nd down. Cole Davis in on the tackle for the Chiefs. There's going to be a loss of 1. It's going to be 2nd down and 11 with 3:45 left to go in this first quarter. The score is Cherokee 6, Campbell 0.
Yeah, Davis came from his linebacker position untouched on that situation. They got to figure out a way to get a hat on him.
It is in the Chiefs' territory. They're in plus territory at the 49-yard line. We would like to live in the opponent's plus territory.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11. Shotgun formation for Eli Lawson and the Cougars. Looking over the defense. Here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper to the far side, and he gets snowed under. Snowed under. I don't know if that was a fake pass and then run, or if the pass just wasn't there. And Hayes in on the sack. It's a loss of 2 yards. It will bring up a 3rd down and 14. Certainly didn't need that.
Yeah, I agree, but just watching these linebackers, I don't know, how long they've been playing or what, if they're seniors or what, but they've definitely got a pretty good idea of how to play that position.
Shotgun formation for Lawson. Braden Graham to his right. We've got Austin Jordan to this near side, along with Moore and Sam Sexton. Jack Stooksbury to the far side, calling out the signals. Lineman takes a three-point stance, passes away. And that should have been penalty flag, and there's the flag, but it's intercepted to the 50, to the 45, down to the 40, and is tackled at the 40-yard line in Campbell County territory, but the receiver for Campbell County got tackled.
Yeah, that should be coming back.
So that will be coming back. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to put them in automatic first, and it's going to put them deeper into the plus territory.
Yeah, number 83, Grayson Fields, came off the right side of that defense and just untouched. Luckily, Lawson was able to get the ball off, but it was a little wobbly.
And the receiver realized that and stopped.
Yeah.
And when he stopped, he got tackled.
Yep.
So we're going to find out what this. We'll find out if they see it the way we see it, because the penalty flag is laying all the way down at the 34-yard line of the Chiefs. Let's see what the referee will tell us here tonight on this call. The ball was tipped. Personal foul. Blindside block against Cherokee. So the first down is for Cherokee, but because the ball is tipped, you can tackle the receiver.
I didn't know that.
Yep, you sure can, even in the NFL. So now it's going to be a penalty against Cherokee on a blindside block. So it's 6-0 in favor of Cherokee Chiefs. They have the football with 2:06 left to go in this first quarter. It is a Bullock Law Firm first quarter, folks. As the Cherokees will take the field, Campbell County's out there willing, able, and ready.
Yeah, defense needs to be really aggressive here. I think they just need to pin their ears back and get after it.
Shotgun formation for Jeffers. To his near side is Weston. Here's the snap, handoff to Weston to the far side, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, down to the 30, down to the 20, down to the 10, inside the 5, and touchdown Chiefs. So that quick, 54 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, that hurt. That hurts. Nothing special. There was nothing special there. Just out of position, missing tackles. And it's something they got to work on.
54-yard scamper for the Chiefs. That was Jaden Weston. And to kick the extra point, or will they go for 2? Looks like they're possibly going for 2. They will, since they missed the extra point the last time. The score's Cherokee 12, Campbell 0. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Here's the snap. Rolling to this near side, feeling some pressure. Almost got tackled. Passes away. It's going to be incomplete. The pass is incomplete as Jordan Perkins was putting the pressure all over Landon Jeffers.
Nice.
Folks, the score with 1:55 left to go in this first quarter is Cherokee 12, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doles Tire Sports Network.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. We're going to send it down to Jake Miller. Jake, take it away, sir.
Les, not a good showing on that last drive by Campbell County. Of course, got some momentum, got a few things go our way, and then there towards the end, of course, what we thought was going to be a pass interference ends up being a tip ball, and the flag that we saw ended up being a block in the back on Cherokee, resulting in a touchdown on the ensuing play. And as Cherokee gets ready to kick off, we are down at this point and looking to get some momentum on offense. Les, back to you.
Thank you, Jake. Campbell County they have Austin Jordan and Timmy Gibson back deep. The Cuerda kicks high, end over end, and kicks it out of bounds one more time. I guess they're afraid of Timmy Gibson.
He's consistent. He had about the same kick as last time.
Yes, it was.
You may be right.
Yeah, if you've got the defense to stand up against the offense, and I don't know that Cherokee does, but why not give them the 35 to keep it out of the hands of Timmy Gibson? But certainly I hope they would hurry up and kick it to him, or Jordan as well, so we can see these young men break one.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for Eli Lawson. The Cougars are starting their quality lawn sales and service Cub Cadet drive, folks. Lawson calling out the signals. Here's the snap. Going to hand off to Graham. Graham to the far side. Just can't break the outside. It's going to be a loss of a yard. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Cole Davis in on the tackle. It's going to be 2nd down and 12. Traveling from our right to our left with 1:37 left to go in this first quarter. The score, Cherokee 12, Campbell 0.
Having very little luck going to the right. They might want to try going left.
Well, luck is where hard work and opportunity presents itself.
That's it.
So maybe we need to turn Timmy Gibson loose on the end around.
I like it.
I do too. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 3 receivers to this near side. We've got Moore, Jordan, and Gibson. Passes away. It's going to be knocked down by Eli Boyd. So it's going to be 3rd down and 12 to go for your Cougars from right to left. That leaves 59 seconds left in this first quarter.
That was a very good defensive play, but that was a very well thrown ball. It was very accurate and had some good heat on it.
Well, that's all you can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
Is put it where the receivers can catch the football, and if the defense plays on it, then,
that's football.
It's football. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 receivers to this near side. Calling out the signals. Here's the snap. Looking. Has some time. He's going to step up into the pocket. Breaks 1 tackle. Could not break the 2nd tackle. And is finally getting gang tackled by a host of Chiefs. So now that will be 4th down and 7.
Nice job of Lawson hanging on to the ball. They were stripping at it hard.
I'm going to get a number on the punter here, and I'll get you that young man's name as well. It's Drew Crowley, possibly. Tyler Kettlehake.
Double deuce.
22. It's a high snap. Punts away. High spiraling kick. Fair catch called for at the 30-yard line. That's where it's going to mark him. It's going to mark him at the 31. Excuse me. We're going to step away for a commercial break. The score is Cherokee Chiefs 12, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLAF of the Doles Tires Sports Network.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With the natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. Here's Weston in on the tackle. All the way up to the 35-yard line is where they're going to mark him. 36-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 yards to go. That's the end of the first quarter, brought to you by Bullock Law Firm. The score, Cherokee Chiefs 12, Campbell 0. We'll be back to football right after. On the other side of this break, you're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
When it comes to a personal loan, the person you talk to makes a difference. At Community Trust Bank, our loan specialists understand whether you're consolidating debt, covering expenses, making an amazing purchase, or planning that dream vacation. Your reasons are personal. That's why we offer flexible payment options and competitive rates to help make it happen. Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. Second quarter. Here's the snap. Pass is away. Pass is complete. Down to this near sideline is being slammed to the turf by Tyler Cook.
Nice.
Absolutely. This second quarter, folks, is brought to you by the local realtor, Gabe Dopel. So that's going to be a first down for the Chiefs, traveling from our right to our left. It's going to be right at the 50-yard line. The ball shaded towards the Chiefs' territory. We want to try to keep them out of our territory as much as possible.
Absolutely.
There is 11:52. The clock has stopped due to the out-of-bounds play. The score is 12 for Cherokee. Campbell with 0. Jeffers. Here's the snap. Hands off to this near side. Gets maybe a couple of yards, maybe. Gets inside Campbell County territory. It's going to be second down and 8 as Colton Cup, big number 67, made the tackle.
He's in the game and he's
ready
on
to
his
play.
game.
Yes, he is. 6'4", 245 pounds, Colton Cup, the young man that just got cleared to play this week. I don't know what took the TSSAA so long to make that decision.
Me either.
Shotgun formation. In motion, the wide receiver to the far side. Quarterback keeper. He's going to be tackled short of the first down. It's going to bring up a third down and short. Third and short, make it 3rd and 2. You know, the tackle was Gross.
Yeah, sophomore.
Well, Coach O said there's going to be some young kids playing from time to time.
There definitely is.
So now it's going to be third down and 2, as Cherokee's taking as much time off the clock as possible. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 2 receivers near side. Lawson in motion to the far side. Jeffers going to be a quarterback keeper to this near side. 35-30. Gets across the 30. Gets down to the 29-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a first down as Sam Sexton made the tackle for your Cougars.
There's a flag down.
Penalty flag on the play. It's going to be holding. No wonder he got to the outside. It's going to be holding against the Chiefs. That's going to back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to bring up a very long third down for the Chiefs.
Yeah, it should be back near the 50, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Right on it.
3rd down and 10 for the Chiefs. Now this defense needs to stand up, bow that neck.
That's it. Play smart, watch the ball, and fire off.
10:22 left to go in this local realtor, Gage Dopel, quarter. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Weston to his right. Here's the snap. Quarterback going to roll to the far side. Pass is away, and it's going to be over the head of his wide receiver. Falls incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. And Max Bochier's in on the coverage, or who was it?
Caden Idles.
Caden Idles, the linebacker. So it's going to be 4th and 10. Looks like they're bringing in the punting unit. I'll get you name of who's going to be back and who's going to be punting. Looks like Sam Sexton and Austin Jordan to receive.
I think it's number 1.
Here's the snap. Punts away. It's going to be a high knuckleball. He calls for a fair catch. He bounces off the, looks like it hit the Chiefs, and it takes a Chiefs roll down inside the 10. So that's going to be first down and 10 from the 8-yard line.
That was Landon Jeffers on the punt as well.
Landon Jeffers on the punt. We'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
I'm going to send it down to Jake Miller real quick. Jake, go ahead.
Well, the first thing that I noticed, guys, when we saw Jeffers back there to punt, the first thing that comes to my mind is I hope we have some guys that are lined up back behind our defensive line, because at that point, you never know what's going to happen. You might see him try to throw the ball, because we've seen it time and time again, not only at this level, but the collegiate and professional level. That's something that Campbell County wants to avoid going forward. As they start this drive on the 8-yard line, back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you. Cougars are starting a quality lawn sales and service Cub Cadet drive deep in their own territory. Shotgun formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. Braden Graham in motion is Austin Jordan. Here's a snap, and that's going to be a handoff to Timmy Gibson, but it's going to be a penalty flag on the play. It's going to be a false start as he turned up a little too quick towards the line of scrimmage, and you got to turn up right when the ball snaps or just a tad after. So now it's going to be first down, half the distance to the goal. It's going to be 1st and 15 for your Campbell County Cougars. There's 9:44 left to go in the second quarter. The score is Cherokee 12, Campbell 0. At Carnival Cafe's corn dog is something.
That was pretty good food.
Yes, it was. We've got a stoppage on the play. Let's see what this will be. They moved it. It's half the distance is what I thought. They moved it back a full 5 yards, so it's going to be 1st and 14. Ball was originally at the 8, so half the distance is 4. So it's going to be first down and 14 yards to go for a first down. Campbell County's behind by a score of 12-0. They have the football deep inside their own territory. We've got a stoppage one more time. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Campbell County calls a timeout. You're listening to the WLF Doyle's Tire Sports Network. The score, Cherokee Chiefs 12, Campbell Cougars 0.
Hey, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro, right between La Follette and Jacksboro. Doyle's Tire Shop, the tradition continues.
When you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign, First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank orange and blue Cougar debit card.
Welcome back to Big Red Valley, Mike Seifert Field. Campbell County down in this contest by a score of 12-0. They have the football, first down and 14 on their own 4-yard line, traveling from left to right. You're going to have to avoid a holding penalty in the end zone, for that will be a safety. And you're going to have to make sure you get the offensive line some good penetration. Here's the snap, hands off to this near side. Breaks the tackle, could not break the second tackle, gets up to the line of scrimmage.
Jordan on the carry.
Austin Jordan on the carry. He come through the hole extremely quick.
Yeah, he did. That was it closed extremely quick. He actually ran into one of his own players and kind of threw him off his stride.
Ball, Marcus Ball made the tackle for the Chiefs. So it's going to be second down and 14. 9:12 left to go in this second quarter. The local realtor, Gage Dopel, is brought to you by that fantastic individual. Shotgun formation for Lawson. In motion is Graham. Here's the snap, looking, passes away, out to the outside to the 10, up to the 15. Finally run out of bounds there, and it's going to be third down and short as Fields makes the tackle for the Chiefs. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
I like the last two play calls. I like. You know, the first one didn't work as it should, but it's definitely a good play call. Just to clean up a little blocking, and that goes for some yardage.
He read his block extremely well on that one as well. The block was to the outside. He cut back to the inside and made an exceptional run. So it puts the Campbell County Cougars in a much better situation on this third down.
Gives them a little breathing room.
The ball is spotted at the 15-yard line. Sam Sexton to this near side. Two running backs in the backfield. Eli Lawson takes a snap. It's going to be over the 15-yard line. It was handed off to Braden Graham. He may have gotten a half a yard, but it's going to be 4th down and 2. 4th and 2, as it looks like that Ball made the tackle. It looks like that they may go for this on 4th and 2. Campbell County.
You know, I don't know if they've got the old big boy package or, you know, something along those lines, but he needs a lead blocker on this.
Yes.
They may try to draw him off sides. I don't know.
Yeah. Single receiver to this near side, single receiver to the far side. The tight end is lined up, and there we go. There we go. Off sides against the Cherokee Chiefs. That's going to be 5 yards, and that's going to be Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley first at Beach and Indiana.
Good people.
Absolutely. And that was a fantastic play call.
Yeah, I was hoping that's what they were going for there, because I was like, you're in a rough spot if it doesn't go well.
The ball is spotted at the 21-yard line, where it will be first down and 10, traveling from our left to our right. The local realtor, Gabe Dopel, is brought to you this second quarter by the local realtor, Gage Dopel. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers near side. I like this look. Single receiver far side. Here he's looking, feels some pressure. Rose to the far side, has one open. It's complete to Sexton. Sexton all the way down inside the 35, out at the 39-yard line as Ezra Garrett made the tackle or forced him out of bounds. And that's going to be another Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley's first at Beach and Indiana.
Good block in that time. You know, you said he was feeling pressure. He really didn't have to move, but, you know, he felt it and still made a good pass.
The kid looks good on the run. Eli Lawson. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Pump face. Comes back to the far side.
Catch.
Graham made a great catch. 45, 50. 50.
Big hit.
Down to the 45-yard line. Lays one out. And there's a penalty flag on the play. Why? I don't know. Boyd on the stop. Looked like a good hit from here, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, I'm very curious what happened there.
Yeah, I am as well.
I was very happy, though, to see.
He laid the lumber on him.
He did, and that's that could be one of those Jacksboro collisions.
Yes, it is a Jacksboro collision. Jacksboro Body Shop collision, like the Cougars and Avery and Don Burton, our collision specialist. As we have the referee now, it's going to be a dead ball, personal foul against Campbell County. It still will be a 1st and 10 because it happened after the play.
Did you see what happened?
I did not. I thought the kid come in and made a good block, not unless they're calling the kid down as soon as he gets on the ground and there's no extracurricular activity.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for Lawson. 3 receivers to this near side. Here's the snap. Looking. Passes away. Passes complete to Moore. Moore fumbles the football. Picked up by the Chiefs to the 40. Down inside the 40. Down to the 30. Down to the 20. Cuts back to the inside. Down to the 10. That's Jeffers. Jeffers all the way into the end zone. There's no penalty flag on the play. That's a heartbreaker.
That is. It is. I'm telling you, it seems like every time we get something going, a penalty or something seems to always be putting up the block, you know. And, of course, you know, that's probably the worst kid on the team to have picked up the fumble because he's a very good athlete.
Yes. The score is Chiefs 18, Campbell 0. In to kick the extra point is the Orta. Calling out the signals is Boyd. Here's the snap. It's blocked. It's blocked. The point after is blocked, so they haven't got an extra point tonight.
Nope.
Our special teams is doing extremely well when it comes to that. So the score here with 6:04 left to go in this second quarter is the Cherokee Chiefs 18, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLA from the Old Sire Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
As a parent, our experience with Grace has been great. We started our boys from a young age. They've been in physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy. We couldn't be more happy with the results that we've gotten.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley, Mike Seifert Field. The score is, with 6:04 left to go in this Gage Dopel, the local realtor-sponsored second quarter. The score is Cherokee Chiefs 18, Campbell 0.
I love the play calls. You know, we're playing aggressive. The line's doing a good job. We've not done well run blocking, but as far as passing, they're doing a good job. And every time we get something going, the rug gets pulled out from under us.
Well, you know, it's tough to be in the situation that these players are. They're getting some confidence going on a good drive.
Yeah.
The passing game was coming together. And turnovers is part of the game. Here's a kick, high end over end. It's going to come down to Timmy Gibson. Timmy Gibson to the 20, 25, all the way up to the 30-yard line. Breaks a tackle, still going all the way up outside the 40, all the way up to the 42-yard line, where it will be first down and 10 for your Cougars as Lawson makes the tackle for the Chiefs.
Heck of a return there, you know. That's what you need to kind of get the momentum going back in your way. You know, we're definitely not, you know, in terrible shape at 18-0, but got to get some points on the board.
We score here, folks, and the Cougars are starting a Quality Lawn Sales and Service Cub Cadet Drive. We score here and we get the football back, and you make your extra points. You're 4 points down.
Right. I agree. Just got to get it done.
We just have to execute. Eli Lawson. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Passes away. Pass complete to Timmy Gibson. Cuts it back inside. Hanging on to the football.
Flags everywhere.
And there's penalty flags galore. It may be a face mask. We're going to find out. We'll find out momentarily. Personal foul. Face mask against the Cherokee Chiefs.
Personal foul, face mask.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to put the football down inside the Chiefs' territory, plus territory for your Cougars.
That's good.
Yep, and that's a Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley first at Beach and Indiana.
We've got great sponsors, you know.
Yes, we do. Everybody.
Yeah.
Folks, I promise you, thank you so much. We certainly appreciate it. These kids appreciate it. It marks the football at the 38-yard line at this near hash towards the bottom of your radio. Campbell County has the football from left to right. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers near side. Here's the snap. Pump fake, passes away. It's going to be caught by Moore. There's a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what this will be. As Jeffers made the tackle, but we're going to find out what this call is as the officials will huddle up and have the discussion about the 37-yard line of the Chiefs. And it's going to be holding against Campbell County. Holding against Campbell County. And that's going to be assessed. It will be 1st and 20 from the original line of scrimmage. They'll back the football up 10 yards.
You know, watching Lawson on that last play, I don't know if he was going through his reads, but it looked like he was almost giving up, like he was going to run, and then he just not sidearmed it, but he just flung it, and it was a really good pass.
Yeah.
he does a great job passing on the run, moving.
He's an excellent athlete, as well as we've got a ton of excellent athletes on this team, and I'm telling you, they get this thing clicking, they're going to be dangerous.
Yep.
Shotgun formation for Lawson. We've got Sam Sexton to this near side. 3 receivers far side. Shotgun formation, Braden Graham to the right of Lawson. Here's a snap, passes away, pass falls incomplete. It was intended for Austin Jordan. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20 with 4:55 left to go. The score is Chiefs 18, Campbell 0.
Looked like Lawson was trying to lead him a little bit there, and he just kind of stood still too long. You know, if he'd have taken a couple of steps forward, he'd been in the right position.
2nd down and 20 as Lawson will bring the play in, as he does each and every possession. On each and every play, he will run to the sideline, get the play, and run back. So single receiver to this near side, 2 receivers to the far side. We've got more to this near side. Here's the snap, looking. He's going to step up into the pocket. He's going to get tackled. He's going to get sacked. It's going to be a loss of 4, maybe 5 yards. In on the tackle was Peyton Garland. And it's going to be bringing up a 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd and St. Clair.
And 27. 3rd and about 25, somewhere in that neighborhood for Campbell County. We're going to need a very good play. We've got the 1st down markers is all the way down inside to the 28-yard line of the Chiefs. Looking, here comes some pressure. Breaks tackle. Here's a pass to Sam Sexton. Sam Sexton, that should be a horse collar tackle for crying out loud.
It was all shirt.
Lawson's pass going to be complete.
It's going to be complete to Sam Sexton. It's going to be 4th down for Campbell County. They're going to have to punt. As number 22, Tyler Kettlehake comes in to punt the football away. He is standing at his 33-yard line of the Cougars. Back deep is Jeffers. The snap is over his head.
He put his knee down.
He didn't have control of the ball.
That's true.
Snap going to go over the head.
He didn't have control of the ball, but they're going to say he had control of the ball, and
it's going to be down.
Going to be 1st down and 10 for the Chiefs at the Campbell County 22 or 27-yard line.
I think he picked it up from his knee was down, then he grabbed it. So once he grabbed it and his knee was down, technically, I guess that's
true.
I mean, I don't like it, you know. I
don't
think
either.
that might be what happened.
Yes, that's actually what it
what it appears to be.
What it appears to be.
I tell you, we can't catch a break.
No, we can't. So it's going to be 1st down and 10 for the Chiefs. Traveling from our right to our left with 3:17 left to go in this 2nd quarter. Brought to you by the local realtor, Gage Dopel. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Going to quarterback Jeffers. Passes away. Touchdown. Touchdown across the middle on a post pattern. 27 yards.
Strike right down the middle.
And the score is 24-0 for Campbell County. So it's going to be in for the extra point. The Leorta, the kicker. Or they're going for 2. I apologize. Jeffers is in there, as well as Weston. So they will be going for 2. Under center is Jeffers, calling out the signals. It's going to be an inside handoff to the deep back at the power I formation into the end zone. It's going to be 26 for the Chiefs, 0 for your Cougars. You're listening to WLF and the Dulles Tires Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me, and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. Mike Seifert Field. The score is Cherokee 26, Campbell 0. Campbell County has just not had the ball bounced their way yet. They will, I'll assure you. So it's going to be kicking off from their own 40-yard line, just on the other side of this low hash, the near hash. Here comes the kick. It's going to bounce out of bounds. That's going to be a penalty flag. That will put the football first down and 10 at the 35. As I said the last time, it's probably best if they do kick it out of bounds, because we've seen what Timmy Gibson did on the last kickoff.
Right. And they watched video. You know, they've seen the video from last week. I mean, he's a fast kid. It's probably smart to kick it out of bounds.
It's better to give it up to the 35 instead of the 42.
Exactly.
So Campbell County will have the football in this near hash. We've got a timeout. Cherokee will take it with them. The score with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Chiefs 26, Cougar 0. You're listening to WLF and the Dulles Tires Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Amanda Pemberton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me, and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
Welcome back to the WLAF and the Dulles Tire Sports Network. My name is Les Martin, along with Brent Allen. We've got Jake Miller on the sideline. We've got Jonah Brassfield as WLAF's very own meteorologist. We've got Matthew Moore as a producer. Aaron Hopkins on the camera. We got Mr. Derek Marlowe standing behind me, making sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing.
That's right.
So now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line of the Cougars, traveling from our left to our right.
Starting at the 35.
Lawson, this is a Cougars, are starting a quality lawn sales and service Cub Cadet drive from their own 35. 3 receivers near side. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Had some good blocking. It was a running back screen. Carpenter makes the tackle to Braden Graham. He loses 6 yards. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 16.
Loss of 6 on the play.
You know, I know you're trying to get these out to your playmakers in open space. They just have to turn it on.
I agree. I mean, he's a number 7 there. Carpenter's a defensive lineman. You know, he's one of the 4. You got 5 guys blocking. Come on. I mean, somebody needs to get a hat on him, you know.
2 receivers near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation for Lawson. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. It's going to be timeout. Campbell County. You're listening to the WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network, where the score is here at 2:21 left to go in this second quarter. The Chiefs 26, Campbell 0.
Need tires and alignment? How about an oil changer, maybe brake work? Whatever your car, truck, or SUV needs, the folks at Hensley Tire and Service are ready to help you. When it comes to your vehicle, come to Hensley's Tire and Service. You'll find us in La Follette, where Indiana meets Beach. For your next set of tires or service needs, call Hensley Tire and Service, 423-563-8473.
Go Cougars!
Welcome back to the WLAF Doyle's Tire Sports Network. My name's Les Martin, along with Brent Allen, and we've got the whole crew here, folks. And, of course, it's radio only. I just wanted to let you all know to hang with us. You'll be able to see the entire game on all of the WLAF's platforms over the weekend. So hang in there. You'll get to watch it as well. So it's going to be 2nd down and 16 for your Cougars, traveling from our left to our right. The ball is spotted on the far hash at the 29-yard line. There's 2:21 left to go in the second quarter. Campbell is down by 26. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Good snap. Pass. Looking. Pass is away. Almost intercepted. Knocked down at the last second. He should have had that, but, oh well, Wolf could not hang on to it. That's good for us. So it's going to be 3rd down and 16 for your Cougars.
You know, I don't know if it had something to do with the timing there, but the snap, when Lawson caught it, it was up high and it kind of twisted. He had to adjust the ball quickly to try to make that pass. Maybe that's why he went ahead and threw it there. He didn't see the defender so close.
Well, you know, I've played quarterback at high school level. And a lot of these fans, here's the snap, hand off to Graham. Graham up the middle, across the 30, all the way up to the 32-yard line. But it's certainly not as easy as you would think, for sure. You know that.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't have done it in high school, for that matter.
The score, 26 for Cherokee, 0 for Campbell. As Cherokee calls a timeout, we'll take it with them with 2:07 left to go in this second quarter. You're listening to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. My name's Les Martin, along with Brent Allen. And to punt the football away is Kettlehake. Let's see if this is a better snap. It's a better snap. Punts away. It's going to be a high end over end. Comes down inside the 40. Fair catch called for by Redding. And it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
It was a good punt, you know, not terribly long, but good and high. Gave our guys plenty of time to get down there to cover it.
Sure. Absolutely. So it's going to be a 1st and 10, traveling from our right to our left. The ball is spotted at the far hash, almost at the very far hash, at the 40-yard line of the Chiefs. 1:59 left to go in this second quarter. Here's the snap. Rolling to this near side. Here's some pressure. He gets away from one. Could not get away from the second one, as that was Josh Ramsey.
That's it.
Made the tackle, pickup of 5. So it's going to be 2nd down and 5 for the Chiefs. Ball spotted at the 45-yard line, traveling from our right to our left. Quickly to the line of scrimmage is the Chiefs. Here's the snap. Looking, passes away. Passes complete, but he's not going to go anywhere.
Attaboy.
He didn't go anywhere as Jordan made the tackle. Maybe a pickup of a yard. So it's 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the Chiefs. This defense working really hard. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. 3 receivers to this near side. Here's a snap. Quarterback keeper to this near side. Feeling some pressure, runs up to the 50, runs out of bounds after he gets the first down. And he's run out of bounds at the 46-yard line as Sexton ran him out. He doesn't even look like he's running fast.
I was honestly about to say that he does. When he takes off, he's basically jogging, looking for a hole. He's very experienced. Like I said, this is his 33rd high school start. He's seen it all.
Shotgun formation. Single receiver this near side, 3 receivers far side. Here's a snap. He's looking downfield, feels some pressure, steps up into the pocket, passes away over the head of his intended receiver.
Pass incomplete.
In on the coverage was Jordan, Austin Jordan. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball spotted at the 46-yard line of the Cougars and the near hash. 44.8 seconds left to go in this local realtor, Gage Dopel, sponsored quarter. The score, Cherokee 26, Campbell 0. Here's the snap. Rolling to the far side is Jeffers, feeling some pressure, and he's going to get sacked. That was a Jacksboro Body Shop collision. Like the Cougars, Avery and Don Burton are collision specialists as Ramsey. Big Josh Ramsey got his sack.
Yeah, Colton Cup was right behind him as well. He was making a really hard push.
Folks, we got a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. 30-second timeout. The score is 26 for the Chiefs. Campbell with 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doles Tire Sports Network.
I'm Bailey Ball. Come see my dad, Billy, at La Follette Mine Supply. Hey, he's my dad too. Come see our dad. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar. Be sure and ask about our low prices on Tractor Ag Fluid, Def Fluid, and Rotella T4 motor oil. What's that? No kids zone? You can read?
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley, folks. Stay tuned to the Hammers halftime report. Find boots, shoes, jeans, galore, and a whole lot more at Hammers. Down off exit 122 off I-75. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Takes a snap, looking. Here comes some pressure. He's running for his life. Steps up, falls down, and Caden Idles is there to make sure he goes no further. And it's going to bring up 4th down. There was no gain.
Yeah, I know. Just for the people at home that can't see, once again, Colton Cup was really putting some pressure on. He was driving right through the center.
Yes, he was. Strong kid.
Apparently.
9 seconds, counting down, 8 seconds. This should be the last play, not unless they're going to try to go for a quick hit. So that's the end of the second quarter. Stay tuned for the Hammers halftime report. We're going to send it down here in just 1 second to Jake. He'll have Coach with the Doug Boshears Paving coach's interview. So we're going to watch him here. All right, Jake, we're going to take it away, buddy. Go ahead.
Coach OMB down 26-0 at the half. Speak to your special teams there. A lot of success out of that. Defensive line has shown up pretty well. Just got to move the ball on offense. What are your thoughts on the first half?
I thought we played pretty tough. I mean, we've just got a few things we've got to, sew up before the second half. We've just got – heads up. We've just got, we've got some good special teams. He just dropped the ball. It is what it is on that. Defensively, I feel like we're playing hard. They just got a few big runs right there, put us in some bad spots. But, I think overall, we can come out in the second half and play better.
Coach, best of luck in the second half.
Thank you.
That was the second quarter coach interview from Jake Miller. Our visit with Coach Taylor Owenby is brought to you by Boshears Paving. Call on former Cougars Doug and Spencer Boshears for all your paving needs.
Good people.
Absolutely, folks. Great people. We're going to step away for a 30-second timeout. Then we'll have the band, I'm assuming. So with the score at halftime, the Cherokee Chiefs 26, Campbell Cougar 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doles Tire Sports Network.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
This is the Hammers halftime report over WLAF, AM, FM, TV, and .com. This is the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. Coming up right now, here we have the Campbell County High School Mighty Cougar Marching Band. Your score right now, Cherokee 26, Campbell County 0. Here's the Campbell County High School Marching Band.
Color Guard Co-Captains Tabitha Collette and Micaiah Pierce. The staff of Campbell County High School Marching Band includes Color Guard Coach Christy Hibbler, Percussion Technician Ethan Klopp, Brass Instructor Helen Campbell. The Campbell County High School Band is under the direction of Adam Wright and Tiffany Braden. Drum majors Jenna Stevens and Kiana Foltz. Is your band ready?
was the Campbell County High School Mighty Cougar Marching Band over the Hammers halftime report presented by WLEF. This is the WLEF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network. Brent and Les coming up next with your halftime stats and much, much more. Stay tuned and stay connected.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox, the owner of La Follette Nutrition, and at La Follette Nutrition, we support the Cougars. Stop by and get a loaded tea and shake or a superfood bowl. And don't forget, we have seasonal menus. We're located at 240 West Central Avenue, Suite 9, across from First Baptist Church.
Since 1917, People's Bank of the South has been providing banking services to our friends and neighbors in Campbell and surrounding counties. Along with traditional services, we offer the latest technology as well, including contactless debit cards, mobile banking, remote deposit, mobile wallets, and more. All this, and we are still here to answer the phone when you call. Stop by and see us today. People's Bank has 3 convenient locations. Our main office is in the heart of La Follette, a second location in Jacksboro near the mall, and our Clinton branch is just off I-75 at exit 122. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BP is here for you. Rice Oil features BP at Big O's Valley and at Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving. Amoco is here for you. Amoco brings you the quality fuel that Americans have been trusting for more than 100 years. Find Amoco at West End Amoco. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco every time you use your BP card. Apply today. BP, Amoco, from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Get your game plan together and know where to go before an emergency arises. When life trips you up, La Follette Medical Center's FAST ER stands ready to address your health care needs. From treating broken bones to caring for life-threatening conditions, the emergency room at Tenova Healthcare's La Follette Medical Center is the ultimate team player. Learn more at TenovaLaFollette.com.
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's your propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time.
Welcome back to the WLAF Doyle's Tire Sports Network. My name's Les Martin along with Brent Allen. This is the Hammers Halftime Report. Folks, Hammers Halftime Report. Fine boots, shoes, jeans galore, and a whole lot more at Hammers. Exit 122 off I-75 next to Community Trust Bank. I'm telling you, every time we go to Clinton, my wife tells me, and I repeat, verbatim, oh, there's Hammers. Can we stop?
Well, she comes by it honest. I mean, I'm the same way. You know, people from that area, that's kind of a thing. And I got to go visit them myself pretty soon. I've got some items I need to replace, and that's the place to go to get them.
Yes, it is. Folks, the score here at halftime is the Cherokee Chiefs 26, the Cougars 0. But Campbell County's played well. We've lost a fumble. We've had an interception. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot, but that's part of football, folks. But the situation is Campbell County will receive the football in this third quarter. So Campbell County will have the opportunity to chop into this 26-0 lead that the Chiefs have right now.
Yeah, just got to get something going, you know. Everything's about learning, though. I look like the punter. You know, it was a bad snap over his head. had he just picked it up, he had time to go ahead and kick it. But the way he picked it up, his knee was on the ground. He probably didn't know that he couldn't do that. It's a learning process, and it's just we've got so many guys that are out there learning. They're trying, they're working their butts off, just trying to make something happen. And it seems like every time we get something going, something bad happens, and we're not quite that point of a team where we can overcome those kind of mistakes. So you just got to clean up the mistakes so you don't have to overcome them.
Eli Lawson's looked extremely well tonight in this first half. Sam Sexton, Austin Jordan, Kevin Moore, Braden Graham, when he gets a block, he can make something happen.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him actually, get behind his pads a couple of times and get downhill. That's something I've been watching for him to do. You hope that his coaches are staying on him. He's doing a great job, not taking anything away. I'm just saying, you gotta. There's certain things you have to do to be successful at that position, and one of them is running with power and getting low, staying low. And he seems to be getting better at that, and that's a good sign.
Folks, we're going to step away for a short commercial break. Just on the other side, we'll have some more football. The score, Cherokee Chiefs 26, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tires Sports Network.
At Alco Builders and Realty, we have agents that know the area, that are experts in the local market. It's very important in real estate to have someone on your team that understands the market. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.
For more than 5 decades, one name has delivered excellence in paving: Boshears. Boshears Paving. From the perfect finish of your home driveway to commercial parking lots to roads for a new subdivision, Boshears Paving handles all types of paving projects. Boshears Paving protects your investment, enhances curb appeal with expert seal coating and precise professional striping. Unmatched quality, reliability, and service you can trust. No matter your paving needs, Boshears Paving is your solution. Call them today, 423-562-2162.
Hi, this is Kim from Bird Screen Printing. You need custom shirts, signs, or banners? Whether it's for school, business, or special event, we've got you covered. We're local, friendly, and ready to help turn your dreams into a reality. Fast, reliable service from folks you know and trust. Come see us at Bird Screen Printing. Let's get your next project started.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown LaFollette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Since 1963, CNC Concrete has been serving Campbell County and surrounding areas with the best there is in concrete. The best in rock, the best in rebar, the best in sand, the best in pretty much anything pertaining to concrete. That's CNC Concrete. Bobby Crass is his family's second generation of owning and operating CNC. As Bobby says, we hold your dreams, the concrete to your dream home. CNC Concrete, open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until the job gets done.
Whether you're a contractor or you're just handling a project around the house or farm, CNO Metal Sales has the best prices in the tri-state. Metal roofing custom cuts as well as delivery are available from CNO Metal. Be sure and ask us about our lifetime warranty on metal. Matt Klein can handle your big or small jobs from 1 piece of metal to 100. Select from 22 colors. CNO Metal Sales is right behind O'Reilly's Auto Parts in Middlesboro. Just take a left at the first stoplight and CNL is on the right. See or call Matt at 606-248-5744.
This is Matthew Klein, former Cougar number 42. Come see me at CNL Metal.
Citizens Bank is a locally owned and operated bank serving communities in East Tennessee. The bank was established in 1934 with 3 guiding principles at its foundation: assurance of safety to depositors, a high standard of service to customers, and a genuine desire to serve the community. These principles are the core factor in the success that has lasted over 85 years and grown Citizens Bank to the renowned financial institution it is today. To learn more about Citizens Bank, visit citizensbank24.com.
Quality and Clayton go hand in hand. That's quality constructed homes from Clayton Homes. The staff at Clayton Homes, located right here at home in Campbell County at Jacksboro, is ready to help you through all the steps of home ownership, from selecting the home that's just right for you to putting the keys in your hand. Since 1956, Clayton Homes has been making dreams come true. See the home folks about your new dream home from Clayton Homes, 110 North Street near Jacksboro Middle School. Call or just come on by.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. We are WLAF, and this is Doyle's Tire Sports Network. Folks, we're going to send it down to Jake Miller on the sideline. Jake, take it away, sir.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of an injury up there. Looks like Aiden Evans holding that right shoulder as he came off the field in the first half. They've got him wrapped up right now. No word on whether or not he will play in the second half. Looks like he is getting the pads on right now as we speak, though. So that's going to be something we continue to monitor throughout the rest of the game. Back to you guys.
And who was that, Jake?
That is offensive lineman Aiden Evans, number 69.
Thank you, sir. Some concern there. You know, starting offensive line, got some issues with the shoulder, but he's putting the pads on according to our sideline reporter, Jake Miller. So he ought to be in pretty good shape. We'll keep an eye on that, and Jake will keep us updated, I'm sure of that.
Yeah, we don't need any injuries, that's for sure.
No, I agree. The score here at halftime is Cherokee Chiefs 26, Campbell 0. Campbell County will receive the football starting of the third quarter. The third quarter will be brought to you by GNC. GNC. That's where you need to get your multivitamins and your mega protein and things like that.
Creatine, all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
You know, this is an opportunity or a situation, I should say, where coaches. This is tough on coaches. I mean, how does a coach keep the morale? They're out here working their tails off, and things start to go the right way, and then boom, something happens, and it's demoralizing. It's hard. Anything in life. I mean, if you're working on your vehicle and you strip a nut, whatever. I mean, it becomes a point where you just get tired of it. And you end up taking it to somebody else, or you have to walk away. They don't get a chance to walk away. They've got 2 more quarters to play, no matter what happens, and it's tough situation for the coaches to try to keep the team's head up and play hard.
Well, and these kids are in it for the long haul.
Yeah.
They've got, after tonight's game, they've got 8 more games to play.
Yep.
I do not see a quit in any one of those kids that's over there tonight.
Oh,
not to wait. And I'm not saying that's what you're saying,
right.
But I don't see any quit in them, regardless of the score, regardless of the situation they're in, because they're still fighting each and every play.
I agree with that completely. Even if we can't see it, as a human being, though, it's tough sometimes. You look at the scoreboard and you're thinking, okay, we got to get some points on the board. And then you look at the pressure. I mean, if at some point, the quarterback especially probably feels the most pressure, to try to get something going, being the leader of the team. And the frustration's got to come in at some point. I'm happy of the way they've been playing, though. Clean football, no after extracurricular activity. We had that the one penalty there, which I didn't even see. But overall, they're keeping their composure well, and I'd like to see a little more fight on the field, though. A little more grit. I almost feel like we're missing something. There's something. We don't have a player that's stepping out and trying to take over the game and put it on their shoulder and go. That kind of thing. And they'll emerge. Eventually, somebody's going to bubble to the top. And somebody's going to be tired of it and say, you know what, I'm getting this first down. I'm catching this ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing that has to come in their head at some point.
Folks, the score here at halftime is Cherokee Chiefs 26, Campbell 0. You're listening to the Hammers halftime report. Fine boots, shoes, jeans, galore, and a whole lot more at Hammers. Exit 122 off I-75 next to Community Trust Bank. This is WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
When you're starting a small business, there's nothing small about your dreams. And in Kentucky, when it comes to small business lending, Community Trust Bank is the #1 SBA community bank lender. And there is a reason why. Community Trust Bank never treats your business like it's small. Call us today about your business. Community Trust Bank. We're building communities built on trust.
Welcome back to WLAF. We have been here since the inception of Campbell County High School football, since 1975. And folks, this is the Doyle Tires Sports Network. So with that being said, I'm going to send it down real quick to Jonah Brasfield, WLAF's only meteorologist. Take it away, Jonah.
Well, Les, down here on the field, as the sun set this afternoon, temperatures cooled off quite quickly, and it is pretty chilly down here, and, you may even need a jacket leaving the game tonight.
Thank you, Jonah. Appreciate that. Of course, we're inside, so we've got shorts on, or I do, and it feels pretty good. Now, it may be a different situation when I get outside these doors. Cherokee Chiefs will be kicking off from our right to our left, back deep for Campbell County. Timmy Gibson and Austin Jordan. Here comes the Greenview Farms Market kickoff. Greenview Farms, where there's a taste of home in every bite. Here's the kick. High end over end kick. Looks like it may be a false start. That will back them up 5 yards. Offsides against Cherokee. So that will move the football back to the 35-yard line. And I'm thinking if I was a kick returner, I'm going to camp out over here next to this sideline.
I agree. Nothing changes, though. Like, if he kicks it out of bounds again, it still comes to the 35. Is that correct?
Yes.
So it wouldn't come up five more yards after this. Okay.
So it's going to be a 5-yard offside penalty on the kickoff against Cherokee Chiefs. Campbell County will remain, they line up at the 50, but they will move up to the 45 and remain at the 45, 10 yards from where the ball will be kicked off at. So he has it ready for play signal. Now here comes the kick. It's going to be high end over end kick. It's going to bounce at the 22. And it's going to be picked up by Timmy Gibson at the 25-yard line. And it's going to be first down for Campbell County.
That was dangerous.
It was very dangerous because we just got that ball back before the Chiefs got down there.
That's right.
It was like a knuckleball, and it died like a duck.
Yeah, I think he was trying to kick it out of bounds again, and it didn't make it.
He just missed it. He just missed it. Folks, we certainly appreciate Hammers and the Hammers halftime report. Fine boots, shoes, jeans galore. Off exit 122 at Hammers, off I-75 next Community Trust Bank. The Cougars are starting the quality line sales and service Cub Cadet drive, folks. Let's see if we can bring out 7 points out of this possession. In motion is Gibson. Hand off to Gibson to the far side. Reads back to the inside. He gets all the way up close to the 30-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark him. They're going to mark him at the 30-yard line. Tackled by a host of Chiefs, but Eli Boyd led the way.
I like the play call. Once again, though, we had blockers out there, but they were missing blocks. And that's football. You've got to make a block. That's what it's all about.
It's going to be 2nd down and 6 for your Cougars, traveling from our left to our right. The score: Cherokee Chiefs 26, Campbell 0. Shotgun formation for Eli Lawson. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Passes away. It's complete to Timmy Gibson. Timmy Gibson shake, rattle, and rolling all the way up across the 35 to the 38. Tackle on the play is made by Elliott. That's a Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley first at Beach in Indiana. Fantastic place to take your vehicle. Any given time that you need it.
That's the truth.
It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line of the Cougars, traveling from our left to our right. 10:38 left to go in this third quarter. The third quarter is brought to you by GNC. In motion is Austin Jordan. Austin Jordan picks it up. He's going to run to the far side. It didn't look like that the quarterback was ready for the snap is what it looked like to me, but I'm not sure.
I agree, but that's a perfect example of what we've seen all night. Had a great play there from Timmy Gibson, got us a first down, everything's looking good, and then bam. Just a matter of getting this stuff straightened out.
It's going to be 2nd down and 20. For your Cougars, traveling from our left to our right with 9:55 left to go in the third quarter. The score is the Chiefs of Cherokee 26, Campbell 0. 3 receivers to this near side. Single receiver far side. Shotgun formation for Eli Lawson. Looking, feeling some pressure. He's going to take it up and run.
Dang.
And that's going to be a tackle. It's going to be actually a sack. It's going to be short of the line to gain, so that's a sack by Hayes. And now we have a Cougar down. We'll take a quick timeout. The score, Cherokee 26, Campbell 0. 9:17 left to go in this third quarter. You're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
There are 2 types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
Welcome back to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network. As Eli Lawson was shaken up, walked off the field under his own power, so probably just got the breath knocked out of him. No alarm going off here. So
he took a big shot there. I mean, and that's what I was talking about earlier about running behind your pads. You can't run standing straight up for somebody to do that to you.
We'll get the new quarterback here in a moment.
5.
Silas Weaver, the junior quarterback. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. He's going to come out slinging it. Here he comes up to the 25 to the 30, gets a block all the way up to the 34-yard line where he'll be tackled at. That's going to be a pickup of 9. Carpenter makes the tackle as that will bring up a 4th down as Weaver came out ready to pass the ball, but don't know if he didn't have a lot of opportunity to pass the ball because he tucked the ball and ran, picked up 9 yards.
Ran it pretty well.
So now it's going to be 4th down. The ball is spotted at the 34-yard line on this near hash. Here's the snap. Good snap. Good punt. Very good punt. Drives the punt returners back all the way down inside the 30, continuing to roll. And that's going to be touched dead at the 28-yard line of the Chiefs as we step away for short commercial break, 30-second timeout. On the other side is football. The score, 26 Cherokee, 0 for Campbell County. You're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Hi, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop. We invite you to buy the new and used tires and friendly service. We're doing our best to continue the legacy of Doyle's Tire Shop. Come see us on the 4-lane next to Eagle Tire Pro. right between La Follette and Jacksboro, Dole's Tire Shop. The tradition continues.
Here we are back at the Big Red Valley. Pass is intended.
Second down, Cherokee.
And the far side for Gonzalez. It falls incomplete for Cherokee. We'll bring up a second down and 10. So it will be 8 minutes left in this third quarter. This quarter is brought to you by GNC. So we've got some football, folks. We certainly appreciate y'all sticking with us. Radio only. Here's the snap. Hands off to Weston. Weston over to the far side across the 30 to the 32-yard line is where they'll mark him, maybe the 31. And it's going to bring up a third down and 7. Josh Ramsey in on the tackle for your Cougars. .735 and counting down. Single receiver to this near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Steps up to the line of scrimmage is the outside linebacker. Here's a catch down inside the 40 and run out of bounds there. There's a penalty flag. There's a penalty flag for a late hit out of bounds. I can only imagine as that was Jordan Perkins that snuck up to the line of scrimmage for Campbell County, and now it's going to be a penalty flag against your Cougars. He was tackled out of bounds at the 35-yard line of the Cougars, and there'll be 15 yards tacked on to that. We'll put the football at the 20.
That's disappointing.
The score here with 7:13 left to go in this third quarter, brought to you by GNC. The score is Cherokee 26, Campbell 0. The officials are discussing it. And this long of a discussion, they may be an ejection. I don't know that.
It sure didn't appear to be necessary of an ejection.
I agree. Dead ball, personal foul against Campbell County.
Dead ball, personal foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against Cherokee. They will offset, so the ball will stay at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and I think that's good. The fans are booing here from Cherokee, but what they're not thinking about is when the ball carrier fell out of bounds on the ground, one of our defenders happened to be standing over. He wasn't intentionally. He was trying to get away, and the guy went to stand up, and of course he was between his legs, and our defender was trying to get away from him, but he got angry and started, I don't know, probably saying things he shouldn't.
Sure. It's going to be first down and 10 at the 35-yard line, traveling from our right to our left. We'll get a update from Jake here in just a second, folks, on our quarterback, Eli Lawson. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Weston to the left. Here's the snap. Pass is away. It's going to be a low snap. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up a third down and 10. Excuse me, second and 10. Boy, they changed that awful quick. So second and 10 for the Chiefs, traveling from our right to our left. The score, the Chiefs 26, Campbell 0. Folks, we are radio only due to the request by Cherokee High School. But you'll see the game in its entirety over the WLAF stations formats. Here's a pass. It's going to be complete. He's going to be backing up. 2 missed tackles there. Across to the 20. Down inside the 20. Down inside the 15. All the way down to the 11-yard line. So it's going to be first and goal, or first and 10 at the 11. First and 10 at the 11 inside Campbell County territory. Shotgun formation, power I set. Jeffers under center. Takes the snap, hands off to the deep I back. He's up to the 5, inside the 5, into the end zone. The score is Cherokee 32, Campbell 0. We've got a stoppage on the field. Let's see what this is about as the officials will huddle.
Injured player.
Yep,
Number
I see.
13 for Cherokee.
Cole
Davis.
Cole Davis is down. The score is Cherokee 32, Campbell 0. 6:24 left to go in the third quarter. You're listening to WLF and the Doors Tires Sports Network.
When you think loans, think green and look for us under the big green sign. First National Bank on the 4-lane La Follette. Our hometown staff welcomes you by today. See Brian. Ask for Carrie. Look for Beth behind the counter. Or see Taylor at the drive-thru. First National Bank Oneida. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Your family, your future, your bank. First National Bank. Cougar fans, get your First National Bank orange and blue Cougar debit card.
Welcome back to WLAF and the Doors Tire Sports Network. We're going to send it down to Jake Miller on the sideline. Jake, give us an update, sir.
Les, looks like Eli Lawson is walking around. Looks like he will be ready to go back into the game. As for Aiden Evans, as we spoke at halftime, he is still got that shoulder wrapped up. Does not look like he will go back in the game. He put the pads on, and then they immediately came back off. He will probably not return to action tonight, but expect Eli Lawson to be on the field in the ensuing possession. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jake. Good news, good and bad news.
Yep.
Got a big lineman out,
Yep.
but our quarterback's coming back. And we've got Colton Cup that can possibly step in there and
he may be able to help out.
Pick up where the young man that's injured, which is Aiden Evans, shoulder injury. It's probably just precautionary, folks. So here's the snap, good snap, kicks up, kick is good. The score, with 6:24 left to go in this third quarter, Cherokee Chiefs 33, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doors Tire Sports Network.
At Grace Rehab, we have one goal in mind: to improve your quality of life. We provide physical, occupational, and speech therapy for all ages. Grace's therapy and treatment plans are individualized for each patient.
Well, my doctor didn't think I would be to this point at this time, and I wouldn't have been had it not been for the rehab center here at Grace.
Oh, I like all the people that's here, and they've been real nice, and I've had a ton of fun with them.
Grace Rehab, we want to help you feel your best.
Hi, my name's Amanda Pemerton. I'm a lifelong Campbell County native, former Lady Cougar. I'm a personal lines agent here at Gray Insurance. I would love to help you out with all your home, auto, life insurance, and health needs. We're an independent agency, so we can offer you a wide variety of companies. Come see me, and I'll be glad to help you with all your insurance needs. Thanks.
I'm Daniel Dagley, and it's that time of year again. Come see us at Gray Insurance for all your health care needs.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. My name's Les Martin along with Brent Allen. We've got the whole crew here, folks. We've got Jake Miller on the sideline. We also have Jonah Brassfield, WLAF's own meteorologist, on the sideline as well. Aaron Hopkins on the camera. He can also do some things. Here's the kickoff. Kickoff is high. Comes down at the 15-yard line to the 20. All the way up to the 20. He's running to this near side. Cuts it back to this way. Breaks another tackle. Continuing to run. What an effort.
Oh, absolutely.
What an effort. All the way up to the 27-yard line is where they'll mark him. Where it will be first down and 10, but looks like there's a penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, somebody was jawing. I don't know who it was, but, I was talking about somebody stepping up. You're trying to take the team on their shoulders. That was a pretty good example of something to watch for.
Yes. To finish up the crew, I've got Matthew Moore, our producer, my broadcast partner, Brent Allen, myself, Les Martin. And to keep it all in perspective and keep us all on the straight line, we got Derek Marlowe behind us that makes sure that everything gets done properly. Personal foul against Campbell County.
Wow.
It's going to back them up 15 yards.
Unbelievable.
First down and 10 for Campbell County. And this is Cougars are starting the quality lawn and sales and service Cub Cadet drive. It backs them all the way up. Wow. How much of a penalty was that?
I don't know. I wonder if Jake was able to see or hear what happened there, because it looked to me like Cherokee was, jumping around and jawing and going on. I don't know. It's hard to tell from up here.
We'll send it down to him here in just a second. See if he can put his perspective on it. Shotgun formation for Lawson. Single receiver to this near side, lined up in the tight end position. Two receivers on the far side. Here's the snap. It's going to be handoff to Braden Graham. Braden Graham tries to bring it to this near side and cannot do it.
Graham on the carry.
They may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. We'll wait and see where they're going to mark it at.
For Cherokee.
And that's exactly where he was back to the line of scrimmage. Jake, take it away, sir.
Not a lot of clarification. It seemed like that was a lot more than 15 yards on that penalty, so no clarification there as Campbell County gets set to try to make something happen on this offense possession. Not a lot of success running the ball today. A little bit of success in the passing game, but we're looking forward to seeing what they're doing on this next possession. Back to you guys.
Thank you, sir. Campbell County approaches the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is at the 14-yard line of Campbell County, traveling from left to right. There's 3:34 left to go in this third quarter. In motion is Austin Jordan. Passes away off the fingertips of Jordan. It was intended at the 20-yard line. It was Moore that was in motion, as 2-0 from a distance just about looked about the same.
Yeah, any single digit looks pretty much the same from up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Guarantee it. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 with 3:02 left to go. Campbell County will bring the play in. Eli Lawson is the quarterback. He runs back and forth from the huddle to the coach every play that they're in.
He's got to be in good shape.
He is in excellent shape. Excellent player, talented player. Here's the snap, looking downfield, pump fake, passes away. He's got him, but just overthrew him. Sam Sexton, it was intended for Sam Sexton, but it was there.
Oh, absolutely. That was beautiful. Just a little off.
Wow. What an arm.
Yeah, nice arm.
Yeah, I mean, all he had to do is just take a little off, and it's in the breadbasket. Yep. He's still running.
Yep.
In to punt for Campbell County will be Kettlehake. He's a junior. We've got two receivers near side, two receivers to the far side. Let's see if we got some things going on here. Punts away. It's going to be high end over end. It's going to bounce at the 40. We'll take a small Campbell County bounce up to the 43 of Campbell County. So we'll step away for a 30-second timeout. The score is Cherokee 33, Campbell 0, with 1:35 left to go in this third quarter. You're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money.
Welcome back to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network. Here's the snap. In motion is Weston. Handoff to him to this near side to the 40. All the way up to the 35 and tackled there by Sam Sexton. And it's going to bring up a second down and short. Nope, a first down. Enough for the first down for the Chiefs. They're quickly back to the line of scrimmage once again. Our defense, a 3-4 defense, lines up well, but they have just been hitting the gap extremely hard, and we're just a little too late. It's going to be handoff once again to Weston up the middle to the 30, all the way down to the 25, to the 24, to the 24-yard line.
He's going to be brought down by number 28.
Looks like Jordan Perkins in on the
and number 58.
tackle. So it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 1.
Pick up the 8 on the play. 2nd and 2, Cherokee.
2nd down, 1 yard to go for a first down for Cherokee. That's the end of the third quarter, brought to you by GNC. The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Doors Tires Sports Network.
Need tires and alignment? How about an oil changer, maybe brake work? Whatever your car, truck, or SUV needs, the folks at Hensley Tire and Service are ready to help you. When it comes to your vehicle, come to Hensley's Tire and Service. You'll find us in La Follette, where Indiana meets Beach. For your next set of tires or service needs, call Hensley Tire and Service, 423-563-8473.
Go Cougars!
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Welcome back to WLAF, and this is the Doyle's Tire Sports Network. Shotgun formation for Jeffers. Single receiver to this near side. Here's the handoff to the far side is Weston across the 20. Down close to the 15-yard line. Sam Sexton in on the tackle again. Getting too deep. Linebackers need to hit him. Defensive end needs to hit him.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be a first down and 10 for Cherokee. 11:32 left to go in this fourth quarter, brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors in La Follette, Tennessee. Here's a snap, handoff one more to Weston. Weston to this near side, gets across the 15 to the 13. Caden Idles makes the tackle. So now it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 7 to go for a first down.
Linebackers heard you.
Yes. The clock is rolling. It's 10:59. Shotgun formation one more time for Jeffers. Here's the snap. Handoff again to Weston. Weston gets up just short of the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. In on the tackle was Caden Idles one more time. Sam Sexton's played a heck of a game, folks. So is Caden Idles as well. Stay tuned to the T-Cat Cougar Wrap-Up Show. T-Cat is your ticket to success. Also, we'll stay tuned for we'll have the Cougar of the game. It's time to name, it will be time at the end of the game to name our Kits Paint and Body Shop Cougar of the game. Stay tuned for that. Here's the snap. Pass is away. Pass is over the head of the receiver.
Jeffers pass intended for Gonzalez, incomplete.
Incomplete, intended for Gonzalez. Austin Jordan in on the defense for your Cougars. So it brings up 4th down. It will bring up 4th down. It's 9:46 left to go in this
timeout, Cherokee.
Fourth quarter. Cherokee will call timeout with 9:41 left to go. The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
Need tires and alignment? How about an oil changer, maybe brake work? Whatever your car, truck, or SUV needs, the folks at Hensley Tire and Service are ready to help you. When it comes to your vehicle, come to Hensley's Tire and Service. You'll find us in La Follette, where Indiana meets Beach. For your next set of tires or service needs, call Hensley Tire and Service, 423-563-8473.
Go Cougars!
Welcome back to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network. My name is Les Martin, along with Brent Allen.
Brent Allen's trying to figure out why they would take a timeout up 33-0, fourth down, and just kick a field goal or try it. You know, I mean,
they're bringing out the offense.
Wow.
They're wanting to make a statement.
I guess so.
It's going to be 4th down and 5 for the Cherokee Chiefs, traveling from our left to our right. Power I formation. Under center is Jeffers. In motion. Here's the snap. He drops the football. Guess what? Turnover on downs.
That's right.
Turnover on downs.
That'll teach them.
Absolutely. Turnover on downs, folks. Turn over your next project to Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center, folks. That's where it's at. Lindsay's Carpet and Paint Center. So now, Campbell County has the football deep in their own territory, and the Cougars are starting the Quality Lawn and Sales and Service Cup Cadet Drive. 9:09 left to go in this fourth quarter. The score is Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. Let's see what the Cougars will do here. You know, they're playing well. We just have dumb luck.
That's definitely part of it at this point.
Shotgun formation for Lawson. 2 receivers far side, 2 receivers to this near side. In motion is Moore. Handoff to Moore. He turns it up, gets across the 10-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 13. It's going to be 2nd down and 7. Eli Boyd in on the tackle for Cherokee. Was that Jordan?
Yes.
Or on the carry? Jordan.
Number 2, yes.
I do apologize. My mistake, folks. It was Jordan on the carry, a pickup of 2. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, he didn't pick up much, but he did a great job of not getting tackled in the backfield. There was a guy on him. As soon as he took the handoff, he did a good job of getting around that.
7:55 left to go, folks. We're radio broadcast only. You'll be able to see it in its entirety across the WLAF platforms. Here's a catch all the way up to the 20, to the 25, to the 26. That's going to be Austin Jordan. First down is Rimmer. Makes the tackle. That is a Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley's Tires and Service first at Beach in Indiana.
Nice play.
Yes, it was. Very good.
See some more of that.
I think the post is open. I think the middle of the field is open. You run a couple of guys short, 10, 12 yards across the middle, and then send one on a post, a deep post.
It's got to have time to throw it to him.
Yes, sir. I agree with that, but I think they can do it. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Looking. Pass is away. Pass is complete to Austin Jordan. Austin Jordan gets up to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. Reimer in on the tackle. And it's going to be 2nd down and 5 yards to go for your Cougars. There's 6:40 left to go in this fourth quarter, brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors in La Follette. We've got a tight end to this near side, 2 receivers to the far side. Graham in the backfield. Here's the pass. Pass is complete all the way up to the 40-yard line, across the 40 up to the 42-yard line. That's going to be enough for another first down, a Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley first at Beach and Indiana. Boyd in on the tackle for Cherokee. The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0, with 5:54 and counting down in this fourth quarter. Brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors in La Follette.
Who was that receiver on the last one?
Jordan. I think it was Jordan.
It's a great catch.
Yes, it was. In motion is Gibson. Hand off to Gibson.
Good
turns
cut.
it up, ends around, all the way up across the 45, up to
Gibson on the carry. Gonzalez on the stop for Cherokee.
46-yard line. We'll bring up second down.
Pick up a 4 on the play. 2nd and 6 Cougars.
Second down and 6 yards to go for your Cougars. That's a pickup of 4 yards, Brent.
I like how Gibson's aggressive when he gets the ball. He goes really hard. That's good to see.
We've got 2 receivers to this near side, which is Sexton and Gibson. Shotgun formation. Graham in the backfield beside of Lawson. Here's the snap. Lawson's looking. Lawson's pass is complete. It's complete to Timmy Gibson. Timmy Gibson's turning the burners on all the way up to the 30, all the way up to the 25-yard line. And that's going to be a Hensley's Tire and Service first down at the corner of First at think of Hensley First at Beach and Indiana. And that's going to be, ball will be spotted.
Got a flag down.
Got a penalty flag. Yeah. Holding against Campbell County. Man, I tell you, it seems like every time we get something going, something happens.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not making excuses. I'm just calling the game, folks. It is difficult, and it kills it's a drive killer.
Yeah.
That's going to back him up.
But it's still a first down, though,
right? It's still a first down, 1st and 10. The ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line. Wherever the penalty flag was at, it's 10 yards from the penalty flag backwards.
Spot foul, right?
Yes.
10-yard holding penalty, 1st and 10.
2 receivers near side, single receiver to the far side. Graham in the backfield. Here's the snap. Hand off to Graham. Graham turns it up. Breaks the tackle across the 40. Down inside the 40 to the 37-yard line.
Graham on the carry.
That's another Smith Metals and Dock Sales long run. It's a short run to Smith's across from the 4-lane from the Ossett Stadium, folks. In on the tackle is Fields.
I noticed he was running a little bit lower that time. He certainly he dished out a little punishment. A little punishment there. That's what I like to see.
Yes. It's going to be 2nd down and 1 for your Cougars. We've got a timeout on the field with 3:01 left to go in this fourth quarter.
Timeout, Campbell County.
The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Dulles Tire Sports Network.
If you're looking for quality at bargain prices, look no further than Hammers in Clinton. Family owned and operated, Hammers is there to help you stretch that dollar. Need jeans? Hammers has them. Need boots? Hammers has those. Need something orange for game day? Hammers has that as well. And don't forget to check out their home decor. When you visit Hammers in Clinton, you save money and time with a one-stop shop. And don't forget that RC and moon pie before you leave. Hammers, off the Clinton exit, just past Community Trust Bank. Easy to find, easy to shop.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley, home of the Cherokee Chiefs. It's been all Chiefs in this game. Campbell County's had some bright spots throughout this game. It's looking up. They're getting better. And that's all that you want to do, and is see these kids get better and have fun while they're doing it.
That's it.
Folks, make sure you stay tuned to the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. TCAT is your ticket to success. Also, we'll have a Cougar of the game, and we may have 2 Cougars of the game tonight. We'll just have to wait and see how this plays out. It's close right now. Not going to tell you who it is. Shotgun formation, single receiver near side, single receiver far side. 3-point stance goes to linemen.
Oh, man, stay on your blocks, dude.
Graham tries to run to the outside, to the far side, gets tackled, loss of a yard. Will bring up 3rd down and 4. Loss of 3.
Yeah, no reason for that. The defender came from the opposite side and chased him down from behind. You got to block.
2 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisors in La Follette. The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. Shotgun formation for Lawson. 2 receivers far side. Calling out the signals. Lineman goes to a 3-point stance. Hands off to Graham. Graham across the 40, down inside the 40, back to the 37. And it's going to be very close, maybe just a tad short.
Stops him short of the first down.
It is short of the first down by about a half a yard. In on the tackle was Fields for the Chiefs. You got to go.
Oh, there's no doubt, yeah.
A minute and 44 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. Shotgun, nope. He's under center is Lawson. Going to take the snap, going to hand off to the up back, and he's got that and many more. That's a Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley first at Beach in Indiana.
For Cherokee. It's going to be first and 10. Campbell
First down and 10-yard line, or first and 10 at the 33-yard line for your Cougars. In on the tackle was Wolf. I hadn't called Wolf's name very much.
No. I like that run by Graham.
Yes, I do too as well. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers far side, single receiver near side. 33-yard line, dead center of the field. In motion is Moore. Here's rolling to the far side, going to feel the pressure, passes away. And it looks like he's going to be complete and out of bounds. That's going to be another Hensley's Tire and Service first down. Think of Hensley first at Beach and Indiana, folks.
Great block by Graham on that one. That was a play-saving block by Graham.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. The score, Cherokee 33, Campbell 0 with 23 seconds left to go, or 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. Or is it 23? 23 seconds. Okay. They call timeout. We'll keep it here, folks. It's hard to see through the glass.
Yeah, it's kind of dirty. I was cleaning the lenses on my binos, and it didn't do any good.
Yeah, it wasn't your binos, buddy.
Looks like we've got Austin Jordan down on the sideline, possibly cramping.
Campbell County, we appreciate you making that long drive. Coming down here.
We're going to send it over to Jake. Jake, go ahead, Jake.
Guys, not a lot of frustration with each other on the sidelines, more so frustration with just the situation in general. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we had the situation before the game in which the team bus took a wrong turn, put them an hour outside of where they wanted to be on arrival. You have a couple of injuries that go through. And then just the way the game's being called, I think guys are getting frustrated with that. So, I mean, it's just one of those things. You just got to pack it up, go home, and try again next week when we go to Carnes.
Thank you, Jake. I certainly appreciate the job that you fine folks do. Jonah Brasfield, our WLS own meteorologist. We got Derek Marlowe, Aaron Hopkins, Matthew Moore. We call him Happy Moore. But thank you for everything that you all do on a day-to-day basis, and thank you to the sponsors. The sponsorships is what makes this possible. Of course, we were radio broadcast only tonight, folks, at the last second. So we are radio only. You'll be able to get all of the action, watch the game over the WLAF platforms this weekend. So it's going to be first down and 10 for your Cougars. 3 receivers near side, single receiver far side. Let's see if they're going to blitz. They do not. He feels some pressure, Rose, and he's going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked back at the 33-yard line. Ball makes the sack. We've got a timeout. Campbell County will take it this time. Campbell County behind by a score of 33-0 with 20 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. You're listening to WLF and the Louis Tire Sports Network.
I'm Bailey Ball. Come see my dad, Billy, at La Follette Mine Supply. Hey, he's my dad too. Come see our dad. For septic tanks, PVC pipe, septic chambers, and rebar. Be sure and ask about our low prices on Tractor Ag Fluid, Def Fluid, and Rotella T4 motor oil. What's that? No kids zone? You can read?
I will text you as I get updates.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley, where Campbell County has traveled in here and came away with a loss. And it's not because of effort, folks. I can assure you of that. Campbell County has effort. The score is Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. We hope to have Jake Miller on the sideline with Eli Lawson and Coach O after the game. Shotgun formation for Lawson. Here's the snap. Looking downfield. Feels some pressure. Steps up into the pocket. Passes away, and it's dropped. Intended for Timmy Gibson. And the clock continues to roll. That was intended for more. I'm sorry. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's the final score. Cherokee 33, Campbell County 0. We're going to keep it right here for just a second. It's one of those situations. Campbell County's getting better. So stay tuned, folks. We're going to have some more interviews on the other side of the break here. You're listening to WLAF and the Dulles Tire Sports Network.
This is TCAT Jacksboro President Dr. Debbie Petrie. Our new campus is being constructed, and this is Building A on the right as you enter campus. It'll house administration, student services, classrooms, plus a large meeting room. Building B is at the back of the campus. It is a football field and a half in length, housing welding, power sports, and more. Most of the current TCAT building's original structures will be demolished to make room for the new parking lot. We have a bright future at TCAT.
Hi, I'm Macy Wilcox, the owner of La Follette Nutrition, and at La Follette Nutrition, we support the Cougars. Stop by and get a loaded tea and shake or a superfood bowl. And don't forget, we have seasonal menus. We're located at 240 West Central Avenue, Suite 9, across from First Baptist Church.
Since 1917, People's Bank of the South has been providing banking services to our friends and neighbors in Campbell and surrounding counties. Along with traditional services, we offer the latest technology as well, including contactless debit cards, mobile banking, remote deposit, mobile wallets, and more. All this, and we are still here to answer the phone when you call. Stop by and see us today. People's Bank has 3 convenient locations. Our main office is in the heart of La Follette, a second location in Jacksboro near the mall, and our Clinton branch is just off I-75 at exit 122. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
BP is here for you. Rice Oil features BP at Big O's Valley and at Cumberland Crossing BP. BP provides the energy that keeps Campbell County and America moving. Amoco is here for you. Amoco brings you the quality fuel that Americans have been trusting for more than 100 years. Find Amoco at West End Amoco. Save 15 cents a gallon on BP and Amoco every time you use your BP card. Apply today. BP, Amoco, from Rice Oil, La Follette.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. Campbell County came away a short end of the stick here tonight on the scoreboard. The score is Cherokee 33, Campbell County 0. Campbell County played well. They did what they were supposed to do, but the ball just didn't bounce their way.
Yeah, and I think we could say the same as last week. We played well at times. You know, there were certainly times that we played well, other times not so much. You know, and then of course the bad breaks. I mean, the penalties or turnovers at the worst time possible. You know, of course turnovers I guess are always bad, but but penalties, you know, kind of seem to get us every time we get something going. Something gets called back. It's been a tough couple of games so far, but they're learning.
Yes. They're getting better each and every week, and of course we're only 2 weeks into this thing, folks. We got 8 more games to go, so we've not lost hope and no rhyme or reason. So we're going to send it down here in just a few minutes with Jake as soon as Coach O gets ready. I think Jake's going to try to get Eli Lawson first, maybe, but we will let you know here in a moment. We'll step away for a commercial break. The score is Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLAF and the Dulles Tire Sports Network.
E.E. Hill & Son Insurance.
You know, the insurance agency started out as Hill Insurance, and it was started by my grandfather in 1925.
Celebrating 100 years in 2025.
I went into the insurance business with my dad and my Uncle David in 74 after I got out of UT. Then I bought the agency from my dad in 77.
It started as father and son.
Most people think that E.E. Hilton's son is my dad and me, and it's not. It was my granddad and my dad.
And 100 years later,
our agency's been blessed to be in a community that has embraced our agency, and we have had some of the most amazing employees.
Go Cougars!
Get your game plan together and know where to go before an emergency arises. When life trips you up, La Follette Medical Center's FAST ER stands ready to address your health care needs. From treating broken bones to caring for life-threatening conditions, the emergency room at Tenova Healthcare's La Follette Medical Center is the ultimate team player. Learn more at TenovaLaFollette.com.
Welcome back to the Big Red Valley. We've got Coach on the sideline and Coach's interview. The Coach's Show is brought to you by the Built-Well Bank. Built-Well Bank is a community bank built for the next 100 years. Take it away, Jake.
Coach, another tough loss this week as you guys had to drive 2 hours out of the way. We had the issues before the game. Did not help the case at all. Building the frustration. Had some success at the start of the game. And then, of course, the game got away from you late. Just tell us about what went on before the game and then during the game as well.
Well, we just got lost on the bus and took us about an hour out of our itinerary. And it's one of those things where you just got to overcome, adapt, and adjust. And those things are the things that we've got to, deal with. Young team, young head football coach. It is what it is. We had to go up there and warm up. We weren't able to get on the field just because we were here so late. And, it's just one of those things we had to do. But, moving into the game, I thought we played pretty well, just from that standpoint. Early in the game, we were playing with them. I thought at halftime, we had a shot to get back in this ball game. It's just one of those things where these guys got to learn to play 4 quarters, and that's on us as a coaching staff that we've got to just continue to build. And I think we're getting there. These kids are working their tails off, throughout the week. And I also am very thankful for how they played tonight. But at the same time, the outcome wasn't there, but we've got to move forward and just continue to work.
And talk a little bit about the passion that this team has. It's one of those things we talked about earlier in the week. These kids don't have to be here. They are here because they want to be here. You are here because you want to be here. Talk to us about this team a little bit.
I love those kids. I love seeing them every day. I take roll, in fifth period when they come in. I'm trying to be the first guy they see. I'm trying to be a guy that's always constantly, talking with them, seeing how they're doing, how their day is going, just saying hello. Sometimes that's just one of those things, and I love these guys. They're working hard. I know, they're down because they want to win football games, and I do too. But at the same time, I think they understand that we're just trying to continue to build, and we got a big one next week. So
absolutely, regional game against Carnes next week as you guys travel to Knoxville. What do we look forward to?
Carnes is going to be a tough test, just like this one. I think we've had 2 very good, tough tests. I think it's going to help us in the end. Next week, just building on whatever Carnes does. I hadn't got any film on them yet, so we'll go to the drawing board and hopefully come up with a pretty good game plan and continue to move the football, and hopefully we can get some points out of it. But, it's one of those things, and defensively, just got to continue to tackle. That's the biggest thing. I feel like, we put us in bad spots, a couple penalties here and there, but we just got to continue to tackle. That's the big thing on defense.
Coach, thank you so much. We'll talk soon.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. That Coach's Taylor Owenby Show is brought to you by Built-Well Bank. Built-Well Bank is a community bank built for the next 100 years. Folks, we're going to step away for a commercial break to score. Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. You're listening to WLF and Little Tires Sports Network.
The staff at LUB, La Follette Utilities Board, is there for you. You may be needing new service at your future home. LUB crews bring the experience, know-how, and equipment to put you in service. And when troubles arise, LUB crews are there, no matter the hour or the day, to restore your service. Connect to LUB.org or call 423-562-3316 for assistance on new service, existing service, or to report an outage. Count on LUB to be there.
Tennessee Gas is your family-owned and operated one-stop shop, full-service propane and welding supply company. Whether it's a propane tank swap for changing suppliers or a complete new propane tank and service install, Tennessee Gas does it. See the welding supply showroom. Ask about leased welding gases, ideal for welding or small car shops. Live and local when you call, and your purchase dollars stay right here at home. Highway 116 on the county line. Tennessee Gas, small enough to know you, large enough to serve you. Keeps your family warm one tank at a time.
At Alco Builders and Realty, we have agents that know the area, that are experts in the local market. It's very important in real estate to have someone on your team that understands the market. Give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.
Welcome back to WLAF and Doyle's Tire Sports Network. This is the TCAT Cougar Wrap-Up Show. TCAT is your ticket to success. Before we get into Campbell County, they came up short by a score of 33-0. Had a lot of bright spots. But I want to go over some scores from our region. Central Bobcats, they beat the Fulton Falcons 48-13. That's a final. William Blunt Governors 59. Austin East Roadrunners 20. South Door Cherokees beat Carnes 31-21. Hall's Red Devils lost to Gibbs by a score of 24-21. The Clinton Dragons lost to Oak Ridge by a score of 42-13. So a lot of the region teams are lost, except for a couple tonight. So stop and look at it and think about it like this. We get on a winning streak, and we possibly can.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as Coach O said earlier on the Bill Watt Bank Coaches Show, that he loves the kids. The kids are there because they want to be there.
Yeah.
And being there is 99% of it.
That's it. Being there and working hard, and not giving up, and playing as a team. I'm proud of the guys. You know, I don't like the score, of course. Nobody does. But I'm proud of them. I didn't see any frustration penalties or fights and things that usually happen in one lopsided games.
Sure.
Our guys, they're actually still down there talking to the Cherokee players. We've had multiple players just hanging out, talking, shaking hands with them. And to me, it makes me feel really good that this team, they realize that they've got some work to do, but they're not taking it out. They're not getting angry and talking trash.
Right. Exactly. And that is something that you look for a team is their character.
Yep, that's it.
If you've got character and you can play the game hard and have good effort and respect your opponent and have good sportsmanship, everything else will fall into place.
That's right.
Sooner or later, everything else will fall into place. So with that being said, the final score here, folks, Cherokee 33, Campbell County 0. You're listening to WLF on the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
There are two types of hot water heaters, thankless and tankless. The thankless kind work like this.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
Hold off on that. I'm hopping in the shower.
Renai tankless water heaters work this way.
I'm throwing in a load of laundry.
No problem.
You get an endless supply of hot water even for multiple tasks at the same time.
With a natural gas water heater from PCUD, you get hot water twice as fast as same-size electric and for about half the cost. Chop down your hot water energy cost hundreds of dollars a year with PCUD in La Follette or Rocky Top.
Renai tankless water heaters, the hot way to heat water.
For more than 5 decades, one name has delivered excellence in paving, Boshears. Boshears Paving. From the perfect finish of your home driveway to commercial parking lots to roads for a new subdivision, Boshears Paving handles all types of paving projects. Boshears Paving protects your investment, enhances curb appeal with expert seal coating and precise professional striping. Unmatched quality, reliability, and service you can trust. No matter your paving needs, Boshears Paving is your solution. Call them today, 423-562-2162.
Hi, this is Kim from Birch Screen Printing. You need custom shirts, signs, or banners? Whether it's for school, business, or special event, we've got you covered. We're local, friendly, and ready to help turn your dreams into a reality. Fast, reliable service from folks you know and trust. Come see us at Burge Screen Printing. Let's get your next project started.
Hey, this is Larry Burge. Stop by and see us today in downtown La Follette at 225 East Central Avenue or call 423-562-3044. 562-3044. Go Cougars!
Welcome back to WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network, located here in the Big Red Valley of Cherokee. It's time to name our Kitts Paint and Body Shop Cougar of the game. Jerry Kitts' legacy lives on through his daughter Shauna and husband Eddie, taking care of you in the same blue building, folks. Also, we want to say this is the T-Cat Cougar wrap-up show. T-Cat is your ticket to success. It's time to name a Cougar of the game, and you know, you and I thought of one person. I'm going to see if Jake is on the same page as we are.
All right, let's see what Jake says.
Yeah. Jake Miller is joining us here at the end of this broadcast. Player of the game, what did you see over there on the sideline? What actually, as far as something that brought to your attention or you noticed?
I mean, really, you just got to look at who has made the biggest play throughout the game. You got to look at who has transcended, this particular game that we played and took it to the next level. Obviously, as we talked about before, the scoreboard does not necessarily reflect some of the stuff that we saw in the game, but I think you have to give it to Sexton.
Sam Sexton?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's good.
Yep. That's
absolutely. He played extremely well, had some good balls, caught some good balls, played an excellent defense. Last week it was Eli Lawson, so we'll go with the Kitts Paint and Body Shop Cougar of the game. We'll go with Sam Sexton.
Yep, I like it.
I do too. It's a great call. Absolutely. So, folks, Jerry Kitts' legacy lives on through his daughter Shauna and her husband Eddie, taking care of you in the same blue building. It's one of those situations. We see improvement every week. Every week we see improvement, and it's only been 2 weeks. And we've got some teams that lost in our region tonight that probably should have won. So we're not that far away.
No. It's just like I said, you just got to keep grinding. There's no way to fix this other than practice, and just stick with it, and the things will come.
As far as yourself, Jake, being on the sideline, I know you get the vibe of the game and you get the feeling of the players, and as far as the mood that they're in and whether it's animosity or confidence. What did you experience tonight?
Really, I think a lot more confidence than you saw animosity. If there was any animosity, like I had mentioned, there in the fourth quarter, I don't think it was necessarily towards each other or the team as a whole. I think it was more so towards the situation, like we had talked about with Coach. You have the situation before the game in which is completely outside of their control, which puts them an hour behind. And then we get here, and they can't even warm up on the field. They had to go to the soccer field about probably a quarter of a mile off the field just to warm up. I mean, not even, run through any plays, not run through any drills, but just to warm up. And you don't have that aspect that you normally have, whether you're at home or in a normal situation in which that's not the case. So I think that played a huge part in it. But at the same time, when you look at the game and you look at some of the progressions that players are making, you look at Eli Lawson, what we saw in the scrimmages, and then you look at some of the stuff that he's able to do now, that's a major progression inside of those 3 to 4 weeks that we've seen.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah, I 100% agree, and I would never believe that Lawson, had not played this position prior, in high school football. Sure. He's certainly pulling it off.
Folks, that was the T-Cat Cougar wrap-up show, and it's that time again, folks. We love bringing you the broadcast, and we certainly appreciate all of our sponsorships that make this possible for us to do this, to do what we love, and for these kids to be seen and heard. So it is that time. Next week, we will be at Carnes High School. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. We'll go on the air at 6:30. And I'm going to run down the crew one more time. I speak about them throughout the day, but we've got a great crew, and if it was not for this crew, I would not be successful doing what I do, to be perfectly honest with you. We've got Aaron Hopkins on the camera. Matthew Moore, Happy Moore, is our producer. Jake Miller on the sideline. Jonah Brassfield, our WLS own meteorologist. And then we got Derek Marlowe that holds all this stuff together. He's the glue. he makes sure everybody's doing their job on our broadcast. So with that being said, folks, the final score here tonight is Cherokee 33, Campbell 0. We will tune in we hope you tune in next Friday night at 6:30 to listen to us bring you the game, and we're going to broadcast a W, folks. I'm telling you now, we're going to broadcast a W. So long, be careful going home. And this is and has been WLAF and the Doyle's Tire Sports Network.
This is TCAT Jacksboro President Dr. Debbie Petrie. Our new campus is being constructed, and this is Building A on the right as you enter campus. It'll house administration, student services, classrooms, plus a large meeting room. Building B is at the back of the campus. It is a football field and a half in length, housing welding, power sports, and more. Most of the current TCAT building's original structures will be demolished to make room for the new parking lot. We have a bright future at TCAT.
The Cougars are on the air, and this is your front row seat to all the action. Campbell High Sports is a presentation of these outstanding WLAF corporate partners.
Follett Utilities, LUB.
Hi, this is Rhonda Longmire with Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust.
Hi, this is Tabitha Burris. This is Lori Johnson. This is Paige at E. Hill Insurance.
This is Lanston Hill with Hill Insurance.
Since 1963, C&T Concrete, Tennessee Gas, on the county line.
Hi, this is President Debbie Petrie at TCAT Jacksboro.
Go Cougars.
Citizens Bank. Bank your own way.
This is Matt Klein with C&L Metal, former Cougar number 42.
Hi, this is Brenda Russell with Clayton Homes Jacksboro.
Your downtown tire shop and service center is ready to serve you today. Hensley Tire and Service is on the corner of Beach and Indiana, La Follette.
Hey, Campbell County Cougar sports fans, this is former Cougar number 32, Randy Heatherly at Gray Insurance.
Clarinet, flag corps of the Campbell County Marching Band. Hi, this is Amanda Brown with Cumberland Gap Medical.
Rice Oil, home of BP and Amoco, and Big O's.
I'm Bailey Ball at La Follette Mine Supply. Whoa, sis. I'm a can't miss. Birdie Ball.
This is Kelly Calhoun of Hammers Dry Goods.
This is Tracy Lobertini at Alco Builders and Realty in La Follette.
Hello, it's Larry Burge at Burge Screen Printing. Go Cougars.
This is Brian.
Carrie. Beth.
Come see us at First National Bank.
This is Brian Leach with Grace Rehab.
La Follette Nutrition has what you need to get through the day.
This is Mark Kane for La Follette Medical Center.
William Maxwell Roofing. We've got you covered.
Hey folks, this is Chris Malone at Doyle's Tire Shop.
We're former Cougars. Number 14, Doug Boshears. Number 11, Spencer Boshears. Boshears Paving.
This is David Reynolds, President of People's Bank of the South.
Watch them, follow them. The Cougars, your home of the Campbell Cougars. This is WLA.